Shh. Please tell me that I didn't mess it up. Because fuck, what am I doing? Holy shit. Okay, there we go. Ba-da-da-da. How did someone like my stream before I even got to it? Hello. How are people faster than me? I don't know how you could like my YouTube stream that fast. Let me turn countdown. Okay. Is the recording good? Hello. You got here fast. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I need to ping Discord. Oh my goodness. You are 5 away from 100. Holy. I don't think you can be much earlier than before the streamer. I don't think you could be any earlier. Holy, 95 days. I wish Twitch would do an on-screen thing for that, or at least show it in the chat overlay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh shit, what the fuck? Okay, good. What was that noise? No. No, Zeno. Shut the fuck up. But good, I'm glad you read the notification right this time. Am I crazy, or is there like a coin sound like a minute ago, like a like think Mario. Dong 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 dong. Did only I hear that, or just me? Because I hear like whenever I start the stream, but I don't know what it's from. Because I said no. You need to tell, I'm not crazy. The rat in my room is crazy. Because I was crazy once, but then the rat took my craziness. Zeno, you need to get Matt to agree to a game night. Also, if you have Mecha Chameleon, join us tomorrow, Emerald and them tomorrow. If you have Mecha Chameleon, join us. But Mecha Chameleon. Ads. You need to convince Matt to do a game night with us. And I don't know if you have Mecha Chameleon, but if you do, Emerald is having a game night tomorrow. So, if you have it, join. Zeno. Woohoo! 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not a convincer. I go with the flow. I'm not a convincer. Let me close that. Hello, VOD. Hello, chat. I am once again wearing this lovely outfit. I have not yet had a chance to make new outfits. I've not had a chance to do that because I want to change one of my shirts because I think that the words on it are too big that I can't really wear the full message with only like this much of my thing showing because I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna hope nothing goes wrong. But right there we go. If I this one you can't see the text, so that it changes the meaning when it's supposed to be this. But without the meaning, it doesn't make sense. So I need to change it. Damn. Darn. Yeah. Twitch is much more active than YouTube is usually. But, that's unfortunate, Zeno. That's unfortunate. Okay. But, let me pull that back up. I need to change how the shirts are done. Wow. Rude. Oh, yeah, you haven't seen my can't suck myself shirt? You haven't seen that? It's my favorite shirt, but I need to make it to where like maybe it's only where the words fit into the top half because the text is a little too big to show off, unfortunately. But yeah. Mhm. Uh I have multiple talking points I want to talk about before we get into the reacts. The first one of which is I think what was it? Either I think last stream or like one of them before I said that I think after this week my streams would be earlier and I don't think if that's going to be true or not. Yes. Because I said that because one of my roommates' schedules changed. So I figured that would let me stream earlier. But that doesn't seem to have helped my streaming situation. So I think I'm probably going to stream still at pretty random times. Uh, if I ever get back to a normal schedule, maybe I'll do my morning streams. Why is my mouth so weird? Uh, uh, uh. It was like delayed for a little while. Ooh, hiccups. Mm, mm, ah, ah. But schedule is still gonna be probably weird for at least the rest of this month. The rest of this month. Uh, I think I'm about to start commissioning. I'm at commissioning. I don't. Maybe. Oh, I think maybe my mic is blocking my mouth a little bit. Is that what it is? That might be it. Maybe that's the issue. Is that my mic might have been blocking my mouth movement a little bit, or maybe I need to change my lights. But hell yeah, or maybe is that I don't know if that's a hell yeah or damn if you lost your streak. But hell yeah, jump scares of streams is something I'm very good at. But holy shit, I need to start writing down my topics because it's one ear and out the other with my brain. Oh, uh, what the fuck? uh, there's like something going. There's some kind of sickness going around the South, and I'm pretty sure I have it, unfortunately, because I feel like absolute shit 99% of the day. Oh no. Oh no. That's unfortunate. I don't, fuck. I don't think mine's ADHD. I just genuinely have super short memory, like really bad memory loss. I don't think I have ADHD or nothing like that. I just can't remember anything for shit. But I've been feeling so sick recently, so hopefully I can continue my streams without much issue. But yeah, tomorrow I will probably be playing Mecha Chameleon with Emerald and not Zeno because he doesn't want to join apparently. All good, all good. Uh, it'll be fuck. I don't know what's going on in my brain today. Emerald, Mecha Chameleon. Thank you, thank you. We will be playing that tomorrow. Same time as last time. I do not have this. I do not have this. I have whatever the opposite of you got this is. You don't got this. I don't got this. But okay, Mecha Chameleon. I'm sick. Uh uh Oh, clip. Uh, fuck, fuck. Clip. Okay. I'm gonna focus a little bit on my clip channel. I think I want to do like those uh, 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 clips that made so and so famous. Except I'm not, but I want to do those compilations anyways. And I know that's gonna take so many hours because I want to do one. I want to do ones for like each of my models' ears and stuff. So I want to do a few of those. Why is my mouth being so weird? Why is it doing that? Am I just crazy, or is my mouth being weird? Huh. Or maybe I can't tell because y'all can't tell because I'm the one speaking. But I feel like it's off. It doesn't feel like it usually is. Hmm. Uh, I mean they're both. Okay. I guess I'm asking the wrong questions then. But I mean, Twitch clips and shorts are basically the same thing. But I'm gonna be going through my old Twitch my old Twitch clips because those are in the horizontal, the square format, and so that way I can edit them for YouTube videos. Those compilation things I want to do, and those are going to take a long time because I think it I think I have 1,600 clips that I've done that I have in total. So that's gonna be a nightmare to get through because I'm gonna delete any that are boring just so all of my best clips are saved on Twitch. And so whenever I did this inevitably in the future, I won't have this issue. But I had two more talking points. I had two more talking points. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna. Okay. Jesus. Take a drink. I forgot. Oh god, that tastes like shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What is cutting out? What am I cutting out? Because I haven't been noticing it in my headphones. I think I'm mentally just cutting off. What the fuck? My hands down. What are my roommates doing? I just heard like a loud ass noise. I don't know. Hopefully I don't need to end stream suddenly, but chaos is absolutely happening in my household. What the fuck? But I don't know why my mic would be cutting off because I have feedback into it, so I haven't noticed that. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube chat is so behind. I thought I fixed that, but uh, 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 what was I gonna say? Yeah, YouTube is just a little weird with streams, but fuck. I feel a little nervous to say anything. With I don't know what's going on downstairs with my roommates, but I don't know if I want to do this. I was gonna do like a. I was gonna like make like a. I was gonna speak for like a clip. I was gonna do, but maybe I might need to save that for a different stream. I was gonna do like a. We can forget about that. Jesus, I might just need to record that off stream so I can focus on it. I am so concerned, but okay. I think I need. I think I just need to get to like the actual reacts at this point, and at least I need to at least record one video. And if chaos is still happening, I might need to check up on it. But okay, even though this is not in the title, tags, or description, I think. Uh huh. I think I'm gonna do 17 minutes, 24 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna do a more parz video. Jesus. God, I forgot to turn the volume down. Let's, 30, 30%? Let me, Jesus. Okay, I think that's, okay. Thankfully, y'all would not have to have your ears ruined if I had that on screen. Because I have, the volume capped out. But unfortunately for myself, I do not have that. Oh, I almost just gave myself a fucking heart attack if I pushed the wrong thing. If I was on the wrong screen. Jesus. Okay. Let me just have that popped up. Okay. Where is the other chat? Okay, that's fine. I don't know if I can make it a full hour of stream. My head is not in the game. But uh yeah. Okay. hopefully everything's fine. But I'm gonna at least record this, and if nothing else, you get to see me suffer. Yay! I swear my memory is not usually this bad. Also, that is the sound of me cracking my fingers, in case you're curious. Okay. Oh. Okay, YouTube intro. Let's do that. Okay. What's up, YouTube? My name is Mistic, and today we are watching some videos by parz. Thank you. And I know if I don't stream now, I won't stream. Probably for the rest of the night, probably. But, okay. Today we're watching some videos by Today we are watching some more videos by parz. I have a few videos on my channel already by him, so go check that out. We are very close to hitting 1,000. Hell yeah. We are very close to hitting 1,000, so if I'm not at that point already, please, if you're new, click the subscribe button down below. And let's get into the video. Okay. I am very hopeful that I hit 1,000 on the React channel this week. I am fingers crossing it. Oh fuck! That's what I forgot to mention. I didn't mention the art stuff, did I? For ASMR. Fuck. Okay, I'll let me write this down. Let me type this out, and I'll talk about it after this video. ASMR art. What else did I want to talk about? Okay, I spelled like half of that wrong. That's fine. Only I see my horrible spelling. Okay, Mistic hands up means this is where you come back into editing. Well, you are in luck. I will be starting an ASMR channel at least next month, if not sooner than that. Whenever my React channel gets monetized, I will focus on my other stuff. No, I'm too lazy to get myself a hat. I'm not doing that. Okay, Mistic, hand is back up. I kept yapping. Okay. Let's get into the videos. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. You know what you're doing, Mistic. Editing Mistic, that is.
Most snails aren't scary, except for this one. This one's Australian.
Cool. Is it?
Introducing the cone snail, an aquatic mollusk native to the land.
Prediction. Poisonous, venomous, toxins. Neurotoxins. It's so deadly. It kills you in a second. You have no time to react. You don't even feel it bite. You don't feel nothing. It kills you. It eats you. It melts your bones. That's my prediction. That is my prediction. Let's see if I'm right.
Down under, and as seems to be the requirement when sharing your postcode with a kangaroo, you guessed it. It can quite easily cause your neck snap to be in a coffin.
Whoa,
and the way it can achieve it is this bad boy right here. Okay. You see, despite most snails having a reputation for being slow goobers that get folded by a salt shaker, the cone snail is a highly effective ambush predator. And you may be wondering, how the fuck does a creature that moves slower than the GTA 6 development cycle hunt anything?
It's from Australia. That's how. Yeah. I have it nowhere in my title or my description, so fair enough. I just decided to do this instead of my normal stuff. But fun fact, when I was younger, I don't know why, but I whenever it rained, I would collect snails, and then I would always like fantasize that I would be like I would sell them, like that I would be able to sell them for money. I've always been on that grind set. I would have like oh, one day I'm gonna collect them and sell them for like $1. I don't know why. I was like 5. So I would like play pretend with business. I've been a businessman my whole life.
Well, that's simple. It has a grappling hook.
Oh, what?
That's right. Gary's murderous little cousin here is a roadhog, mate.
Hell yeah.
And he hunts by slowly but surely stalking up on his prey until he's just within range, and then bang! The cone snail does a quarter circle in.
What the? I think a moth just flew into my fucking closet. What the? How the fuck did it get in here? My closet is almost completely sealed. This little fucker is behind my monitor. Let me make sure that's a moth and not something that's gonna terrify me mid-video. Let me check. Where'd this little guy go? Like, what the fuck? Where'd he go? Hello, little guy. Where'd you? What? If I crawled through a wooden crack, what the fuck? Where'd he go? Where did what the fuck? I don't want it chewing on my cables. Where'd it go? It doesn't help that I'm blind as a bat. No pun intended, except kind of. Where did it go? I literally just saw it. I know I'm not that crazy. What the fuck? It was literally just here. I know the moment I stop looking for it, it'll be right in my face again. Oh, it's behind me. What are you? Okay, yeah, it's a little. It's like a mini moth. That fucker was playing hide and seek behind me. How did it do that? As long as you stay there and don't fly into my drink, that's fine. I guess I have a moth watching the stream now too. Huh? Mothman. Okay. Okay. If I scream, it's probably because it flew on me. So hopefully, right now it's chilling behind me on the wall. But if it flies onto me, I will probably scream, because I am still so paranoid about a spider being in here. But I'm sure it's fine. No, it's not dipping sauce. It is a moth. Very different. Okay, where the fuck did I leave off? Let's go back like 10 seconds. Mistic. Okay. My hand going up is now just a editing sign to cut whatever the fuck was just there out. Okay.
Slowly but surely stalking up on his prey until he's just within range, and then bang! The cone snail does a quarter circle input, spitting out a tooth harpoon at 90 kilometers a hour. This harpoon then nails its prey, allowing them to reel it in like he's playing Scorpion.
Another reason why I will never visit Australia. Just add it to the list. Add it to the list.
And in case that wasn't bad enough, as seems to be a requirement for spawning on Australian servers, it's venomous.
Called it. I called it. I called that shit. Frame 1.
That harpoon also injects its prey with a
Neurotoxin.
highly potent neurotoxin
Fuck yeah.
that instantly paralyzes it. This
Let's just replay what I said 10 minutes ago. Hell yeah.
means it cannot put up a fight, as it is sucked into the snail's ginormous maw like a nightmarish version of Kirby.
Oh.
And, just in case you thought for once you might be safe,
No.
cone snail venom is potent enough to kill 700 people with one sting.
Why do you need
there's
all
no
that?
anti-venom. Because it's not enough that it can kill me. No, I have to die knowing there is zero counterplay.
I call that shit so easily. I call that so easily. Everything in Australia is the worst.
Who balanced this Dolphins get drunk.
What?
But why? Well, you see, the dolphin is by far and away the smartest animal in the ocean. In fact, they're actually the second smartest thing on the planet, just behind you and me. This means they are smart enough to understand that the ideal way to spend your night is more plastered than Chad and Max on your average Cold Ones episode. There is just one problem.
What?
Last I checked, there's no bottle-o in Bikini Bottom.
Yeah.
So how does a dolphin get fired for
They steal it from fishermen or like weird what are they called? University guys. Weird frat bros who drink in the ocean. I guess. That's my guess. They steal
Simple. They abuse pufferfish.
Oh.
You see, due to the lack of underwater alcohol, dolphins need to find other ways to get their fix, which is where SpongeBob's driving instructor comes in. You see, pufferfish contain this really cool and totally not dangerous substance called tetrodotoxin. What is tetrodotoxin?
I don't know.
It's only one of the most potent natural neurotoxins on the fucking planet.
Oh, of course it is.
Will freeze your heart and lungs in under an hour with a tiny dose. And it's the reason why cooking a pufferfish requires a dexterity check, so you don't, hit the poison gland and get yourself deleted.
Yeah. I would never eat pufferfish.
Now, puffers carry this as a defense mechanism as poison accumulates in their organs and skin. Why is that important? Well, you see, I kind of lied. Dolphins don't get drunk. They get high on neurotoxin.
Yeah.
Get it?
That's why I was confused. I thought he meant literally drunk. But I knew pufferfish got them high. I didn't think it got them drunk. So that's why I got confused.
Pods of dolphins will bully pufferfish until they inflate, then partake in a literal puff pass. By lightly squeezing the puffer in their mouth, they receive a small dose of neurotoxin, which has a narcotic effect, allowing Flipper here to trip balls before passing the unhappy basketball onto the next submarine stoner.
Are they immune?
Flipper and friends saw the deadliest neurotoxin on the planet and said, "Fuck it, let me try some of that." If you see this thing T-pose, run.
Anteater? Those little guys are they hostile? I didn't think they were.
Introducing the anteater, a goofy little creature native to Brazil, and to understand why the absolute stance on this bad boy is a threat to your health, you're going to have to understand a little about his lifestyle first. Now listen, I know this may come as a shock to you, but the anteater eats ants. And weighing in at 40 kilos and 1.8 meters in length.
Why is even an anteater taller than me? Why? Macaron dipping sauce? I've never heard of that. What? Huh. Yeah, anteater are so cute, so cute.
Needs to consume upwards of 40,000 ants per day. Now, in order to help him hit his bulking goals, the anteater has a mystery mouse tool stored inside that XL sniffer.
Didn't I do it for you?
A 60-centimetre long tongue, designed to snake its way down an ant colony's tunnel network, smash into their living room, and abduct the entire cast of Bug's life and convert them into a high-calorie meal.
5'2".
However, what that tongue do only goes so far, as an ant colony can extend up to 4 meters underground, and termites live in high-rises, which means our boy here is going to have to do a little excavation to get to the goods. But last I checked, an anteater can't go down to Bunnings and buy a shovel. So how does he dig? Oh, that's simple. With the combat knives he has for claws. Yeah, anteaters are permanently cosplaying Freddy Krueger with a set of 4-inch claws, which, proving the effectiveness of a few inches, can crack through f***ing concrete.
Damn.
Now, these work great for digging, but they are also more than capable of flatlining you. When threatened, the anteater will rear up into a defensive T-pose. This is your sign, if you are smart, to turn around and fuck all the way off.
Yeah.
If, however, you were, say, some dumbass trophy hunter who really felt the need to try and stab an animal for no reason other than ego...
I don't understand trophy hunters at all. Like, I have a family member who used to hunt deer and has like so many deer heads on their wall. It's so creepy. It's so unsettling. Why would you want that? Why? It's so weird. Like, I understand like hunting for food, but trophy hunting is so weird to me.
The anteater will swipe at you with those claws, which are at the perfect height to nail your inner thigh, slip through your flesh like butter, and sever your femoral artery, causing you to bleed out in 2 minutes while the anteater watches you go meet your ancestors. Can you imagine having to explain to your ancestors who felled woolly mammoths you got your packed up by the most unserious creature on the planet hitting a T-pose?
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, even antlers, don't they shed those? You could literally just pick them up off the ground after, like, certain seasons, right? You don't even really have to kill them. Because don't they shed them at some point? I may be wrong. Like, I don't understand that. Dominance.
Australia's scariest spider is hiding a deep...
No, not more spiders. God damn it. God damn it. My worst fear keeps coming to haunt me in these videos. Why? Huh? I mean, happy birthday, I guess. Why? Yes, if they shed antlers, I don't understand why you would need to trophy hunt them for that. Why does Australia have the worst spiders? Why?
Secret. But what is it? Well, introducing the huntsman, native to the land down under.
Oh, those fuckers. The huntsmen are like the biggest spiders, aren't they? Or they're one of the biggest. They're so big. Why? Why?
#1 cause of tourists absolutely shitting themselves on.
What the fuck? I don't know. Fuck! Holy shit! Where the fucking moth go? I think it just fucking flew into my hair. I thought a fucking spider just dropped on me. What the fuck? Where'd the bastard go? I think it literally just flew into my hair and just jump scare me. What the fuck? Oh my good God. I'm gonna hope that was the fucking moth. 'Cause I don't see it. I think it literally landed on my head and gave me a jump scare and flew off. Oh my god. This was a bad video. How did it choose the perfect moment? Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart. Jesus. I told you I would scream if it landed on me. Okay, back to the video. Okay. Yep, fine.
Camera. And look, in defense of said tourists, I will be the first to admit, yeah, this looks scary.
Okay, go back.
Is
My
hiding
brain.
a deep secret. But what is it? Well, introducing the Huntsman, native to the land down under, and the #1 cause of tourists absolutely shitting themselves on camera.
Yeah, that
And
just
look,
happened to me.
In defense of said tourists, I will be the first to admit, yeah, this looks scarier than a f***ing job application. Those gangly ass legs and the hair make it look like Slender Man's testicle.
Ugh.
Now, as if having a negative charisma stat wasn't bad enough, I regret to inform you that the Huntsman spider grows up to 30 f***ing centimeters in size.
Holy, it is as big, if not bigger than a foot long at Subway, because even those things are not foot longs anymore. Oh, I am so paranoid. I keep feeling something in my hair. I think that's just my hair that I'm feeling. Holy, I'm paranoid. That is huge. Jesus.
Making it the largest spider on the planet by leg span and legally allowing Subway to market him as a foot long.
Yeah.
Now, being the spider equivalent of a Ford F-150, you'd think he'd have the common decency to be slow, you know, tech build. Unfortunately, the Huntsman is f***ing turbocharged. Now, it's usually at this point in the video that I would inform you that he is also highly venomous, because it's Australia. However, that's his big secret. The Huntsman is a big sweetheart.
I don't believe
despite
you.
looking like an SCP, Huntsmen are incredibly timid, and on the rare occasion they do bite, their venom is harmless. In fact, seeing one of these bad boys in your house is a blessing in disguise, because if you see a Huntsman in your home, I guarantee you won't see any annoying ass flies or mosquitoes, because he's eaten them. You see,
I still don't. I don't want to see that guy. I don't want to see that little spider crawl on my pillow. I don't want that thing to be near me. No, thank you.
he understands he's big enough that he should be paying rent, and so he contributes to the household in pest control. I personally have had one of these bad boys as an 8-legged roommate, and I can tell you they're pretty good company. Except for the part where they cause car crashes.
What?
Yeah, you see,
Huntsmen
like to hide in tight spaces and cracks, and they do it by flattening out their body to fit into the gap. Now, in the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but when you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour and decide to flip down the sun...
I would absolutely total my car if one of those just chilled on my passenger seat. Oh, that thing's going in the ditch. I think I'm just having like phantom things touch me. Jesus.
Visor because God is trying to flashbang you. Yeah, they like to sleep in there and you've just dropped one into your lap. Now, whatever you do, don't panic or you're gonna crash the...
I would crash so quick.
This isn't a spider.
Snake?
It's a snake.
Yeah.
Introducing the Iranian...
I remember seeing that on like Twitter a few months ago. Oh. Yeah, this thing's cool. But I don't understand how it evolves to that
In
point.
spider-tailed horned viper, as the name suggests, native to Iran, and you are all probably wondering why the f this snake has decided to attach a cosplay of the average Australian resident to his tail. The answer is food. You see, every known snake species is a predator. Some eat Bambi, others eat Remy, and the spider tail, not unlike myself, absolutely fucking loves KFC.
Yeah,
Where the
I'd much
birds
rather have
famously
spiders
tend to fly.
snakes
And last I checked, no
spiders.
ropes don't have wings.
Why
So,
not?
how does this viper get his zinger box? The answer is again food.
Bait.
You see, birds eat insects, and the spider tail knows this. So rather than trying to chase his prey down, this lazy fucker has evolved the evolutionary equivalent of DoorDash. You see, when a viper feels like a meal, it'll start the hunt by finding a nice rocky outcrop to curl up on like a couch. And
Hell
due to
yeah.
the camouflage on his scales, this snake becomes practically invisible. Once he's nice and cozy, he begins to slowly wiggle his tail back and
It is insane
Before
how realistic of a spider impression it does. Like that is so realistic. It's crazy. Why is it so
front of his
realistic?
face, perfectly mimicking the motion of an insect. Think of this as him placing his Uber Eats order.
I would be
Meanwhile, up in the air,
terrified.
our undercooked chicken tender is flying around when, holy shit,
A spider.
free meal. What a delectable bug just sitting there on that rock. And so, Tweety Birdie swoops down to grab himself an insect Happy Meal.
But surprise,
Just as he's
it's a
about to
snake.
reach his meal, this spider can remove your limbs.
No! Why? Why? Yeah, I like snakes. They are quite enjoyable. I like them. I'm not scared of them. But spiders, oh my goodness. I hate them so much. If you see me looking up, I am desperately looking for that moth. I'm desperately looking for it. I think it might have been noped out of the closet when it heard me scream bloody murder. But why so many spiders?
But how? Introducing the brown recluse, native to the
Ah, oh my good god. Oh fuck no. Oh fuck no. If anyone's new, if anyone is new to the channel and doesn't know me, I have these fuckers in my house. They've been in the room I'm recording this in. Recently, I had one right in front of my face. Not too long ago. These things are fucking in my attic. They are everywhere in this house. The brown recluse is my uninvited roommate. This little fucker is everywhere in this house. Oh no. It was fun when it was Australia, cause I knew I wouldn't run into it. Oh no. Now my own spiders are coming out to get me. Oh no.
This spider can remove your limbs. But how? Introducing the brown recluse, native to the United States of America, and a prime example of don't judge a book by its cover. Because despite only coming in at a huge 2 centimeters in length and rocking the spider equivalent of default character custom.
Listen, they are scary when you don't expect them. It doesn't matter how the size they are. They're terrifying. They're terrifying. Yes. Let me take a drink. Hello, hello, hello. This is nightmare fuel for me. Because I legitimately could wake up and this thing could be a foot away from me. I wouldn't use that word for this video. Fun is not quite the word. It is not not quite the word of what I'm having. Because this little fucker could, genuinely, why would you ever choose to have a spider as a pet? Yeah. And it's funny, haha, when it's Australia, but this is literally a spider that I've had to kill in this very room where I'm sitting.
Book by its cover, because despite only coming in at a huge 2 centimeters in length and
big.
rocking the spider equivalent of default character customization, this little f***er is a level 500 rot build that gives Melania a run for her money. You see, a bite from a recluse starts in the most American way possible, with you accidentally stepping foot onto his private property, causing him to exercise his Second Amendment rights.
Yeah.
But considering a spider can't really hold a gun, he's gonna settle on biting your ass.
Yeah.
Now, that initial bite's pretty painless. You smack him away, all's well. There is just one small problem. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of necrotic venom coursing through your veins, which at first does nothing. You walk back to your house, the bite starts to sting a little more. You feel sick. The wound swells, and the blood vessels around the bite burst, turning it a deep red. Over the next few days, that colour shifts from red to purple to black, as the venom literally destroys and kills the surrounding tissue in a process called necrosis.
No, this is America. This is American spider. I remember when I had it in my closet, I saw a big fucker in front of me. I was so paranoid it bit me. I'm still not entirely convinced that it didn't, because I know sometimes it can bite you without deadly effects, but I am very hopeful that it never bites me, but there is a very high chance that it does. I'm not fucking courageous. I'm not courageous. I am terrified of these things. I saw one in front of my face like last month. Fucking scared me to death.
This causes the skin to literally rot and fall off of your body. And if you don't catch it in time, that rot's gonna spread. If you're lucky, it'll only make you violently ill and leave permanent scarring. If you're unlucky, it just keeps spreading and venom starts to destroy your blood cells and shut your organs down. Now, there's kind of only one solution to that, but you weren't using that arm anyway, right?
Hopefully, if I ever get bit, hopefully it gets my left knee, my left leg, because that's useless anyways. Hopefully it gets that. If it ever bites me, hopefully it's my left leg, because I don't use it anyways.
Australia has a straight up Pokemon.
Ooh, what is that little guy?
Introducing the brush.
This is like getting candy after like a shot. This is like getting a treat after like a bad accident. Oh, this is a breath of fresh air, hopefully. At least it's not in the States.
Tail possum, more specifically, the golden brush-tailed possum. Native to the land down under and one of the rare examples of an Australian animal that isn't expressly designed to DoorDash you straight to heaven. You see, the brush-tail is one of a grand total of 23 species of Australian possum, which, despite the name, share absolutely no relation to the red-blooded American opossum. These adorable little marsupials come in all shapes and sizes, from the ringtail possum to the sugar glider, and to our protagonist here, the golden brushtail, which is really just a common brushtail possum with a rare genetic mutation called leucism that causes them to lose the pigment in their skin. So basically, it's a fucking shiny Pokemon. Coming in at around 4.5 kilos and 40 centimeters in length, these tree-dwelling marsupials are nocturnal and primarily herbivores, mainly consisting on a diet of
Primarily.
leaves and fruit. And for added cute points, as marsupials, yes, they carry around their babies in a little pouch like their roided out cousin the kangaroo. However, come on, the thing is from Australia, you didn't really think these bad boys would be squeaky clean, did you?
Of course not.
You see, they aren't entirely herbivores. Sure, they love a good salad. They will also quite happily raid a bird's nest and turn Tweety's kids into a 3-egg omelette. Roadkill? Sounds like a fine steak dinner to me.
And just because it's not a venomous predator doesn't mean it can't take your fucking finger off. And the cherry on top, Aussie Pikachu here doesn't go Pika Pika.
Where does it go?
You see, Down Under doesn't have Pokemon trainers because when you step into the tall grass out here, you hear this absolute fucking demon.
How'd I do? Yeah, that is a demotic.
Australia doesn't just have snakes and spiders.
What?
It has a tiger.
Ooh.
Well, kinda.
Used to.
Introducing the thylacine, better known as the Tassie
It's
tiger.
extinct.
As the name suggests, native to my home state of Tasmania, this tiny little island off Australia's south coast. No, that is not New Zealand. They have hobbits, not tigers. Oh, tiger isn't entirely correct. You see, the thylacine isn't a cat on steroids. You see, this bad boy is the largest carnivorous marsupial on the planet. Despite the kangaroo coming in at 7 foot tall and throwing kicks like Chun-Li, they are herbivores, and everything else with a pouch that eats meat is about the size of a chihuahua, making this 1.3 metre, 20 kilo kangaroo dog with a tiger persona the only marsupial apex predator. See, these things were ambush hunters, using stealth and speed to silently take down their prey like they're playing Assassin's Creed. On top of being a fully qualified Spec Ops agent, these things had a mouth on them to rival Kirby. Capable of opening their jaw a full 80 fucking degrees, which is absolutely terrifying and really cool. It's just one small problem.
Extinct.
You may have picked up on me talking mostly in the past tense, and that all of this footage is in black and white. That's because we don't have a tiger. We had one.
Cuss you out is what it
Unfortunately,
does.
the thylacine was driven to extinction in the late 1980s. By what exactly?
Humans.
The British. You see,
course.
when the Brits, did their thing and decided Tasmania was their house now, actually, they brought with them livestock, namely sheep and cattle, which was a fucking blessing to the Tassie tiger, which rapidly added these walking meatballs with the survival instincts of a wet sock to their meal plan. It's free real estate. The colonists did not take kindly to the thylacine taking their livestock without a license in it, so they placed bounties on their heads. Never mind that these things never attacked humans and very rarely took their livestock. No, they were an inconvenience. And so, they were hunted down. One by one by one. For 70 fucking years. Until September 7th, 1936. When the last thylacine, Benjamin, died cold and alone in a cage at the Hobart Zoo. Usually, I'd end these with a joke, but the fact that we wiped his entire bloodline and turned him into a fucking rug isn't that funny.
Yeah. That somehow it ended up being the last video I put together in this compilation. Wow. Yeah, didn't they leave him out? I think that night, if I remember correctly, there was a storm, and they didn't let him back into the inside enclosure, if I'm correct. Hello. I'm good. Okay. Yeah, humans have made so many animals extinct. It's crazy. Yes. But YouTube, if you made it this far, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Spider. Spoiler. Yeah. And until next time, bye. Okay. I think everything with with my roommates is fine. I haven't heard anything from them, so I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure nothing bad has happened. Okay, let me do my labeling. More parz. Spider. Yeah. Okay. Do I want to actually do what my title says? Yeah. I don't know why we're bringing back like the dire wolf when we could probably more easily bring back those kind of animals. Makes no sense. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, I shall do that since I didn't do that. Actually, ads are about to start, so ads start in 2 seconds. But I shall hydrate. Thank you. Ugh. I don't that annoys me so much. I watered down my drink too much, and then I put like a drink packet in it after pouring it. So now the powder is just kind of stuck to the bottom of the drink, and it's not it's fine. But for some reason it doesn't mix, so I'm so sad. I'm not shaking this thing. It is in a glass cup with no lid. I'm not shaking this. No way. Did you not get an ad? I still have like 2 minutes on the ad, it says. But it is so watered down that I can barely taste the flavoring, but it's just enough to make it taste bad because it's so watered down. It's ugh. Yuck. It's like if you dipped a cherry in water. Like you can kind of taste it, but not to any meaningful way. Ugh. But I need the caffeine that's in it. Ugh. Is everyone back? How do you hate flavored water? Like, water gets so boring on its own. And also, I need the caffeine. I need the flavored water because I don't want to drink coffee because coffee is gross. Yuck. Why do I think I'm going crazy. Ugh. I'll take like lemonade and lemon lime and lemonade flavoring, but not just pure lemonade. I think because my hair's so short now, it'll like move with my headphones, and it makes me feel like something's like the moth is flying onto it. But okay, everyone should be back from the ad break. But I think after stream ends, I will either after stream ends or tomorrow I will start commissioning some artist for ASMR art. Which what I mean by that is whenever I do the streams, I wanna turn them into videos, and you know how like what I have Jesus, I'm shedding. But they ASMR videos will have like an anime character on screen and stuff. I want to do that, but for my character. So I want to commission some of that. And I don't know if I'm gonna go to my normal artist or if I want to try out different ones and just see what works best with the algorithm. Well, the one I'm talking about is for Twitch. I can only see what when Twitch is on an ad break. I can't tell when YouTube is. Know what? What is that? What is that? I don't know I don't know what that is. But I want to get some art done. Huh. What is the right spelling? uh, I'm probably gonna get like a lot of art done for ASMR, but also just because I need to get updated art. How did that? How did that turn into that? How did D&D turn to that? I might play a Legends of Avantris video, maybe, probably. Hello on the YouTube, but I'm probably gonna get a lot of art for ASMR and just use it for the sake. Get art for the sake of ASMR, but also because I also need to update my art because I have no art of my new hairstyle or my new outfits, so I need to do that. But yeah, unfortunately, there are no points on YouTube. I don't think. Other than I think you can get like #1 status for a stream, but I don't think you can actually get points that you can use over streams. Hell yeah. But anything else I wanted to mention with ASMR stuff? I'll probably start doing that soon. Please, no. No. ah. But, hello. I think fuck. I really want to do the ASMR stuff, but I also really want to get the Reacts channel monetized, because if I'm going to be doing a lot of ASMR stuff, I'm going to be buying a lot of art and scripts, because I'm going to do probably script ASMR stuff, but probably mostly like the ones you find on Reddit for free, probably. Yeah, but I don't want to start a new channel until it's monetized, because I can only balance so much at one time when I have 6. I guess right now I only have 5 active channels, but I can only focus so much. And then, do I want to do this segment on stream, or do I want to record this off stream? I don't know. I want to do a somewhat kind of serious segment, but I feel like I don't know if I can do that without joking on stream. But when did y'all get those foods? I did not give those to y'all. I would never do that. I'm too greedy. Well, I don't think I can, because with recordings I can edit those jokes out. I don't think I can be serious. At least right now. Maybe for different kind of stream I can be, but I don't think I can do that. Plus, I also kind of need to focus on recordings for React channel. But okay, what do I want to do next? I guess I'll do a avantris thing, and then we'll go from there. Another thing that is not in my title. Let's see. How do I have so much? I don't. It would be more edits, but for those who don't know, I got like a major haircut like I don't know 2 weeks ago. So like I have like maybe if like 3-4 inches of hair, but somehow I am shedding so damn much.
Why are we still here?
God, fuck.
Just to suffer?
Why? 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 Okay, but I keep having like hair shed, and I feel like it's something crawling, but just my hair, and it keeps jump scaring me. Okay, I'll do 3 squats. Okay. If my knees break, you'll hear it. 1, 2, 3. What? Hair not growing or not falling out? I would like cake, cookies, and chocolate. I do not like Dr. Pepper though. It's too salty. Well, my hair just kind of sheds a lot, unfortunately. I did not think bats shed this much. But I have really, like, thin hair that is just very weak. Okay. Did I, do what yeah, okay, I did. Okay, let's do avantris. If anyone who's watching the VOD and notices the titles do not match what I'm doing, sorry. Because this is a completely different title than what I'm actually doing. Ah, what the fuck was that? Okay, I need to check under my desk. I feel like I just touched something. It might have been a cable though. Okay, yeah, I think it was just a cable. I am so paranoid for spiders. Bro, that video has me paranoid as hell. Well, I mean, it's not improv when I'm literally just lying. No. I have my own drink. I have my own drink. Okay. Whew. Okay, let's get to avantris. Because I need to get like 3 videos done this stream. So that way I can always be at least a day or 2 ahead. So that way I'm not staying up all night to edit. Okay. I am sweating so much now. Okay. The things I do to not have my fan pick up. Okay. I have that open right. I feel like my mic's quieter. Am I still at a good level? Ow. A schedule? Not really. But my Discord is usually the most accurate to what I would do day to day. But, why is there humming in my voice? Let me move my mic. Okay, there we go. I kind of just... It should be somewhere in my about section or my link tree. But, for the most part, I am horrible at schedules. But I'd say for the next week, I'll probably be very focused on reacts, which includes D&D videos. So, yeah. I also have a lot of videos on Mistic Reacts on YouTube. I have a whole playlist of different D&D videos. But okay, let's get. I need to stop. I need to shut up and get to the point. Hell yeah, let's go. Hopefully, I can hit 1,000 on there soon. Okay, I need to move my mic slightly. No, it's fine. I distract myself. Pumpkin pie, or cheesecake, or carrot cake. I like carrot cake frosting. Okay, let's... How's the audio on my side? Okay, that's fine. I keep pressing the wrong thing. Yeah, VOD, scroll until you see my scene change, which is... Now? Is it this one? Yeah, okay, it's this one. And then let me change the text to Legends of Avantris. There we go. I don't know how many videos of this I've done. Okay. Okay, Mistic. Yippee. I need to stretch. Fuck. Okay. I'm very good at procrastinating, aren't I? And postponing. Okay. What's up, YouTube? Mine is Mistic. Hello YouTube. Today we are watching another video by... Today we are watching some more animations by Legends of Avantris. Today we are watching some more videos by Legends of Avantris. If you're new here, I have a whole playlist. Make sure to check that out. And if you're new, make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below who your favorite character is. My personal favorite is probably Torbeck, I think is his name. I believe that's his name. But let's get into it. I wonder. Okay. Let's get into the video. Thank you. And play.
Gideon, who was the last person you killed?
Might have been the clown from the carnival.
The voice of
the clown? Is it the clown that I think it is?
the last person you killed tells you things about their life no one wants to know.
You know, I had chlamydia. Chuggles, you were a mediocre clown at best. I accidentally killed you, and I'm starting to think that it wasn't an accident.
The one thing I'll never forget is the sound of their scream.
Chuggles, who are you even talking about?
I scream.
What is the name?
You scream. We all scream. In the terrible house fire at the family reunion.
Also, I forgot to mention I originally skipped accidentally so many of these videos because they weren't in their animated playlist. So when I went back to look, I think this is their first actual one, not the first one they have on their playlist. So these are original Legends of Avantris. But yeah.
If I had known that he'd haunt me all my days just because I punched him in the body and killed him.
In the body?
I still would have done it.
Yeah, you broke every rib I had. Gods, you were strong then. They never tell you how they shit themselves.
What?
They don't put those in the songs. Gosh, I wish there was wine in hell.
Why is there
Take
no
it with
wine?
us. You don't mean out of this room.
I do mean out of this room.
And who
Is that
the
a blood
f-
circle?
do you think's gonna carry it?
I think that he intends for you to carry it.
I certainly hope someone's gonna
run over.
volunteer.
I'll run over.
Thank you, Kana. One more, anybody?
stand.
It's difficult for me to get a grip while I hold the lens.
Sarnak, get the f over here. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Through the door. No, to the left. No. Okay.
Okay, almost.
Mind your finger, Shepherd, on the door frame.
Damn it! Ah, oh, you're right.
Come on.
Damn!
No,
Ah,
if we tilted this way.
got me.
Put your damn lantern down,
Almost
Sarnak.
Not too quick. I'm walking backwards.
All right. Almost through. Oh no! Stop. Take a rest.
Oh, God.
That was tough for my one arm.
I want to go to sleep.
Almost there. Are you feeling
Great work, Shepherd.
regenerated?
Good hustle.
No,
Generated?
I mean, like, are you ready to pick this back up?
no.
You can hear into the veil. Mikey, can you be Chuckles for me
I
again?
do.
You're going to. Oh, God.
I
Chuckles.
haven't seen this many greased up goblins since
Oh.
Rush Week at Clown Con.
Ooh, greased up, you say? Ooh, too bad it's not lube.
How is it even possible? I accidentally killed that other clown. Clutzy.
Clutzy is
Clutzy.
here.
Oh, no.
You will know his voice soon.
Oh,
You will know his wrath even more intimately.
ooh,
I'm not worried about his
intimately.
rat because he dropped like a house of cards. Yeah, it's hit by a damn meatball.
By striking him down, his clown powers became more powerful than you could even imagine, Gideon.
Oh no.
In death, we are one. In death, we are strong. In death, we are the Honk Legion.
Oh no.
Does your green child need a booster seat?
My green child.
That's the green child with the very
Goblin?
large dog.
No. This is actually a goblin. It's an
Oh.
adult man.
Are you sure?
This is an adult man that you're looking at.
Are you sure?
You're looking at an adult man goblin.
Are you sure?
I'll be damned.
I'm actually the oldest of the group.
Oh, that's
I
such
was
a cute
wondering why your
drawing.
voice was so low compared to most children. Anyway, my question still stands. Do you need a booster suit?
Yes.
Let's have a coloring page and some crowns if you want to color.
I won't say no to that.
All right.
Oh, word jumble. Chair, floor, mouse, cat.
Bar.
Oh, the diagonal's tricky. You'll get that one soon.
You always do this first thing. These unicorns remind me of my OC pony
OC Pony. That's a little quiet.
You always do this first thing.
Ooh,
These
carousel.
unicorns remind me of my OC pony Dewdrop Starshine.
Dewdrop
She was actually a
Starshine.
princess. She had 2 different colored eyes, and she was the only one that could learn fourth healing. I mean, special magical unicorn healing.
Okay.
And she didn't have to work for it at all.
That doesn't make any sense.
Is that Frosty?
When you punched Chuckles so
Chuckles.
hard that he laughed until he died. He fell prone, didn't he? Well, the definition of prone? Prone means like horizontal. Oh, yeah. He was prone.
They keep talking about Chuckles for some reason. Let's just move on.
Why is Gideon haunted by the murder of Chuckles?
Well, did you see how hard he hit his body?
Very hard.
I didn't hit him that hard.
Oh, you hit him right here. That's the kidney.
Well, I'm not a surgeon.
You know I never forgave you, Gideon.
Well, you know what, Chuckles? I never asked for it. Okay?
Maybe you should
Chuckles,
forgive
do you
him.
like being dead?
I've done a lot of thinking about it, and I gotta tell you, it's to die for.
Hell yeah.
Throw me with the heavy weight of the clown that haunts your past.
My past was haunted by crippling loneliness and imposter syndrome.
I mean, just hold on. Chuckles is telling one of his dark backstories. He always seems to be doing that.
Yeah, he
How many
does.
origins can one clown have?
A lot.
Until you punch a guy, you really never know what he's gone through. Yeah, you know. Frankly, not that grave a transgression, if we're gonna be honest. I mean, I didn't mean to do it.
Sure, you didn't.
I mean, you did mean to feed him to the pigs, the farm. Yeah, that fit. What were we gonna do? Just leave?
I mean, you gotta feed him to the pigs side of the body. That's the best way.
Him in the grass? Ticket sales would plummet. We'd have to start charging double price.
Oh, for dollars.
Yeah. We have this conversation like dozens of times.
Their open wounds is the least of their worries. With my ghost eyes, I can see they have the silent menace of gingivitis.
Not gingivitis.
They shouldn't have lied to their dentist about flossing.
I still don't understand the damn word you say. What are you talking to? I'm talking to Chuckles. Are you sure this is actually Chuckles? It might be all in your head. It could be close.
It's all in his head. It's not real.
Clutzy, you know, it could be either one of them. I don't really know what Clutzy sounded like. I killed him 600 yards away with a meatball, for God's sakes.
I was filled with pent-up emotions, and I decided to drown them in whiskey sours and plates of walnut brownies.
I thought whiskey wasn't in hell.
I gotta stop accidentally killing clowns.
Chuckles, what's something you hate about modern society?
Everything.
Well, first of all, I just
We
hate
live in a
the fact that
society.
we live in a society.
Hell yeah, Chuckles. Hell yeah. Preach it.
I have two personalities. The nicest clown you've
Why is it so quiet?
I gotta stop accidentally killing clowns.
We live in a
Chuckles, what's something
society.
you hate about modern society?
Well, first of all, I just hate the fact that we live in a society.
Hell yeah, Chuckles.
That one writes itself.
I have two personalities. The nicest clown you've ever met, and a twisted f***ing psychopath.
I'm so. I'm so messed up. Crazy breadsticks are just normal breadsticks to me. No, I gotta do it in this, otherwise I can't do it. I gotta do it on the fly.
Why do the nice clowns never get the girl?
Why does the nice clown always finish last? Oh, what a shame, what a shame.
Trying to learn why you went to hell.
You develop the ability to break the fourth wall. You are now able to start addressing the DM directly.
Angela, I gotta say, I think we've all had enough of Morgo.
What's wrong? Who's Angela?
And why are you talking directly into that wall right now?
Yeah, why you standing at the wall?
1, 2, 3. We all gotta be nice too.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Well, Ribble was nice.
How did you get that information?
Frosty was always everyone's least favorite character.
Aw. Oh, poor Frosty.
That's a hurtful thing to say.
But you know what? He's my best lad.
I'm standing right here.
My best mate. And a raid is here.
Oh, hell yeah.
What kind of raid?
What is this raid you speak of?
They're on Twitch. And there's a whole bunch of people who are new to our channel.
Ribble doesn't understand any of those words in that order.
Instead of stiletto, they should call him luggage.
Hell yeah.
Because he's an alligator.
That one was pretty good. It's not relevant to you. No, he wasn't talking about you. I think he was making a reference to something totally unrelated.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Goblin.
Chuckles.
Does Gideon have imaginary friends too?
No, I'm haunted by a past murdered clown specifically.
Yeah. Two clowns.
No, I didn't even like him. I mean, really, I didn't know him enough to have strong opinions
Yeah, just
on him.
accidentally
Only really
killed
time
him.
I heard him make any noises when he was freaking out in the grass.
Well, he was always Chuckles, but then he chuckled until he died.
Yeah.
Remember that?
He chuckled his
You
last
guys
chuckle.
told me that Chuckles retired.
Well, he retired to hell.
Oh, the farm, right?
No, he's not dead. Yeah, and I didn't murder him. Guy's not.
No murder happened. No murder.
My mom always says she wishes she'd had a daughter.
How often does she say that?
Every morning when I get up.
Can you get away from this depressing kid?
Why is every character so depressed?
Duncan, how many sauces do you have?
We don't need sauces.
I mean, it's a little dry.
All right, sauces. What do you got?
We've got a chili pepper sauce.
Okay.
We have a buttermilk ranch.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do that.
We
I like
have
ranch.
a mango compote.
Okay.
We have a mild, medium, and hot.
Okay.
We got yellow mustard,
Okay.
Oh.
Dijon mustard,
Okay.
hot mustard,
Okay.
Cajun mustard.
Okay.
Oh, you want to know the rest of them?
Yeah.
We have a soy sauce,
Oh.
a berry sauce,
Oh.
raspberry jam.
Oh.
Is there maybe a sauce
We have raspberry jelly,
you enjoy? You could add to
I want
that.
to know everything is available to me.
Well,
Yeah.
Italian dressing,
Oh.
Thousand Island
There's
dressing,
a lot of items, okay?
Caesar dressing.
Okay.
Oh.
You have French dressing.
No.
You all have French dressing?
Did they have barbecue sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I wanted. Oh, guess I'll eat this dry. Thanks.
Damn. They don't have it. Damn.
Gideon, who was the last person you killed?
Might have been.
Might have been a clown named Chuckles, or I don't know what the other one's name was. I forgot. I'm not haunted by them like Gideon is.
Clown from Carnival.
The voice of the last person you killed tells you things about their life no one wants to know.
You know I had chlamydia.
How did I manage to do this twice?
Cry.
Oh, a war cry! I'm going to commit various unforgivable war crimes!
Me too.
13
Me too.
different countries!
A war cry.
Oh, a war cry! I'm going to commit various unforgivable war crimes!
Me too.
I'll be wanted in every country!
Hell yeah.
Close enough.
Mustard? How about mustard gas?
Yeah.
Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion. My child soldier.
Hello.
Full metal jacket.
Yeah.
I've become a space warlord in the Outer Rim.
Hell yeah.
You know, my friends up back home always called me Whiskers because I'm
Why?
curious like a cat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Hey, Will,
Curiosity killed the cat. Are you dead? Like
I have a
Chuckles?
question for you.
Okay.
If you could choose to be freed from your horrible fate and be reunited with all of the ghost kids,
Okay.
or get eaten by a giant spider, who would you
Oh.
choose?
Maybe reunited?
my fate and be reunited with all the other wallowists.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank gosh. I thought you were going to pick the giant spider.
No.
If you could choose between drinking a whole pitcher of tall, cool Budweiser or losing both of your legs in a terrible train accident, which would you choose?
Well,
Maybe the
that's
train.
a tough one, but I think I'd go with the tall, cool picture of Budweiser, you fucking psycho.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, thank
We're
goodness.
going to go with the train.
Why would you think I would go with the train accident?
I mean, it's a tough choice. I might honestly choose the train. I don't know.
I guess I'm just a worrier. That's why my friends call me Whiskers.
No, I thought it was.
Spice melanges on my little heart-shaped pumps. Boom, 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 boom. Control the spice, control the universe, control the spice, control the universe. The spice must flow! Oh! I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear has gone, there will be nothing. Only I
Don't put your hand there. Don't put your hand there.
Is blowing around you, and in the background you can hear a woman.
No. No.
I'm fearing again. It's not passing through me. It's all in me.
You know, I always like that Hans Zimmer.
That thing rooting around the library is a hook horror.
Hook horror?
You know what that means, don't you?
No.
What?
This fellow is really hooked on phonics.
He's a villain. I propose that we murder John.
Before we go,
he's alive
I'm not
again?
gonna make a joke. I bet we can learn something. I'll take off my bowler hat.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out a squeaky hammer. With a surgeon's precision, I smash its skull open. I think I've determined the cause of death.
What is it? A hammer?
Brain hemorrhage. Oh, anyway, the brain is smaller.
It's how psionics work, right? It's brain related.
I wouldn't know. My magic is fiendish in origin. I mean, arcane in origin. And I studied books and shit.
Yeah?
Alexander Hamilton, why are there so many perverts in your mansion?
What do
Hmm?
you mean? Like just my guests?
They're in the walls. They look through the eye holes and they stick things through the holes.
Are you sure those are eye holes?
Did us while we were sleeping and changing our clothes.
Yeah, they're under the floorboards. They took the door off. They looked at us while we were changing.
They tell us they've got sausage for us, but it's not really sauce.
Oh no. Oh no. No sausage.
It wasn't sausage at all.
What was it?
It was a penis.
Hope you spit it out.
No. Well, I mean, eventually, but somebody's walking around with a bloody penis.
Oh.
Who's it gonna be?
This is so dumb.
There's no other way to say this.
It was a penis. I hate this.
I'm going to pull out my plastic toy ray gun. How many tickles does it take to get an octopus to laugh?
8.
10 tickles! And I'm going to pull the trigger. I cast gun, prepare to meet God.
Hell yeah.
Try and suck me.
I mean, hey, I'm up for the challenge. I am open to any challenge you give me. I'll try that. I'll try anything once.
Towards you.
Oh.
Okay. Talking to the octopus.
If you suck me, you also suck yourself.
If only I could.
If only.
That's why I removed these ribs. As the octopus begins to float away into space.
Oh, this is my nightmare!
Is it?
Grab me, Caboose, save me! Don't let this Kraken be a squid napper!
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
Funny, I laugh and I release it.
You know what they say?
What?
What's good for the robotic basset hound is good for the hippopotamus, snake, space clown, living ooze, and robotic pug. The classic saying, Rat.
Yeah.
You are a space clown, but now is not the time for jokes.
There's always a time for jokes. Why did the mermaid wear seashells?
I don't know. Why?
She grew out of the bee shells.
Kill me.
I propose that we kill Chuckles.
I'm in.
man. Caboose, stop being such a good dude. Oh, just 2 more concoctions. Sure, we
How to get rid of Chuckles.
Take all some of these ingredients. I have no idea what any of this does. Ooh, fizzy. Oh, how do I get that?
Oh.
Here's a little bit of honey, a little bit of mustard. Mustard?
Yes.
Mustard? Let's not be silly. Lemon, on the other hand.
Ooh.
There's a yellow mustard container floating.
Yeah.
You were incredibly unlucky. All rolls are at disadvantage, and so are any allies within 20 feet of you.
Let's all stay
together. Chuckles.
Is that a crack? No, Chuckles, are you okay?
Chuckles, my back is broken. I fell down the stairs.
You call Dr. Bozo immediately.
He's not picking up the phone. My lifeline's in a battery. Beep. Sorry, son. I keep forgetting to change the batteries in my smoke detector.
I know you gotta do that, Ma Chuckles.
I can't. My back is broken.
Not Mama Chuckles.
Carbon monoxide. Don't take a nap, Ma
I'm having a hard time breathing, son. I'm really tired.
Don't go to sleep. That's not good. That's not good. Don't go to sleep. Hello.
Dr. Bozo,
no.
not to bring you syringes filled with confetti. No!
No!
Chuckles, Tormek doesn't want to alarm you, but the #1 cause of death over 40 is accidents.
You begin to grow a pair of breasts.
Oh?
Really, really nice, large breasts.
Oh.
And you feel incredibly lustful.
Oh.
Look at this tall drink of water.
Oh,
I'll be heavily using the promotional material.
Damn. Okay, let's run that back real quick.
Oh. Look at this tall drink of water. I'll be heavily using the promotional material. But only show up in a handful of episodes.
Yeah.
Disappointing all viewers who wasted their money. Oh man, so symmetrical evil.
Damn.
I mean, I guess that's actually very normal. Oh, I'm gonna claw my scarecrow.
Why don't we just spin this scarecrow till it's pointing the way out of here?
Oh, after I'm done with him, he's gonna be pointing in 3 directions.
What do you mean by that, Goblin? What do you mean by that?
So did any of you have a summer job when you were growing up?
Just one normal breakfast. That's all I want.
I used to work at a place called Quackdonald's.
Oh,
And there was
very
this
good place
duck
to hear.
that came in. Flonald was his name.
Flonald?
And he would stick his finger in and out of his belly button
Ugh.
with a loud, squishy pop.
I'm gonna be sick.
Over and over and over again as he went,
I want the big and nasty.
and I would say, Flonald, do you mean the big and tasty, sir? And he'd go,
Oh, no. The big and nasty.
The big and nasty.
and so I would order him the big and tasty, and then I'd see him again the next day.
What is the
That's
big
how I
and
paid
nasty?
for college.
Hello, hello, I am indeed strange. Hello, hello. What is this? What is
You begin to fall into a slumber.
No, I've been drugged.
You begin to move through the. I am going to make you change your character.
I think it would be a landmine.
I will be the DM that kills Chuckles.
Well, hi.
Strangers in the woods with no one around? Is this not like a weird trip? Why would this be a weird trip? There's a large talking mouse. I am a clown that can't take off my flesh gloves. And that guy's wearing a can of beans for a hat.
Everything seems so normal.
Day.
This is much more beautiful than the dumpster.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that smell was.
Oh, Torbek's name is Torbek.
No, Torbek.
You might have some nerve damage.
Oh.
It'll go away in a couple months.
I think the nerve damage is from all the alcohol.
Does your green child need a booster seat?
My green child.
That's the green child with the
Is that
very
different?
large dog.
No. This is actually a goblin.
Yes.
It's an adult man. This is an adult man that you're looking at. You're looking at an adult man goblin.
Oh, I'll be damned.
I'm actually the oldest of the group.
Oh,
Are
I
you?
was wondering why your voice was so low compared to most children.
I think he read the animation on this one.
Do you need a booster suit?
I think he does.
I have a coloring page and some crowns if you want to color.
Some
more.
crowns.
Say no to that.
All right.
Oh, word jumble. Ear, door, mouth, cat. Oh, the diagonal's tricky. You'll get that one soon.
What's the diagonal? I didn't see it.
All right, Pedalic, please, quickly, if you could.
Naughty, naughty. You don't want me to lead you astray.
Roll dexterity saving throws for me, please.
Oh.
Come on,
Shepard,
20.
you are pushed down a flight of stairs,
Oh.
taking 21 points of damage.
Shepard! Was it like 30 flights?
Sarnax, a tiny dagger embeds itself into your abdomen. You take 21 points of piercing damage.
Could I intervene said dagger?
You are able to take the damage, but you rush in front of the...
Sarnax, be careful.
Did you just attempt to stab my cleric?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It almost
We're taking
did.
this hallway now.
Someone important almost got hurt.
I'm glad we're just brushing over the fact he pushed me down 30.
You fair?
I don't need your
definitely.
I'd like to go help Shepard out.
It's too late for that, sorry. I know that you don't really care about me.
Shepard, I'm sorry. Son of a I had a near daggered experience. Thank goodness Kana just got stabbed instead of me.
Yes,
Thank goodness.
Gricko, you begin to feel your body change. As you get taller.
Oh,
your
this
eyes
part.
look towards Gideon, your arch nemesis. Mikey, will you please be Chuckles for me?
What is happening to me?
He's trying to get to Chuckles.
Oh my god.
I am an elder god made flesh!
Oh no, are you guys seeing this? Am I going crazy again?
No, you're dead. I saw pigs eat your flesh. No, this is not happening.
Oh, I watched the whole thing myself, hovering above my corpse that had withered away from alcoholism long before I expired. I knew this happened to Cluffy, and when I sucked him back to hell, I didn't think it would happen so soon.
This is what happened to me. Gricko's stuck inside of Chuckle's mind right now, watching all of this happen.
I feel like I wear goblin flesh pretty nice. I can warp
You sure
it into
do, Chuckles.
reanimated clown flesh in a pinch. It actually is quite the easy conversion. Hey Gideon, what's your favorite animal?
God, I hate this guy. You know what? It's a pig.
Oh, not a pig. I guess that'll be it for this. I guess that'll be it for this video. Let me know down below what your favorite animal is. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment that down below. And until next time, bye-bye. What? Ooh, moose. Meese, mice, moose, mouse. Name that file? No. Why must you hunt them? Why? Let's see. What do I want to do for a video next? Let's do... I've never had moose or have I had deer? I don't know. I don't know if I've had deer or not. Let me change the order of my playlist, and then I'll get onto actual videos. I need to change this playlist. I'm gonna do Casual Geographic, and then a Fern video, and then this video, I think. I think that's the order I'll do. Y'all are just seeing me talk to absolute nothing while I set this up. Like, what is this old bat talking about? Let's turn this down. Turn it down a little bit more. I think that's fine. Okay. I think this is probably one of yeah. I think this is one of Casual Geographic's more popular videos, if I'm not mistaken. The Void of Nothingness is this video. I think this is one of his most popular videos, so I shall check it out. I have captains on, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get a drink. God, it still tastes awful. Yuck. Okay. Okay. And start the recording. Why Harambe's death was the right choice for the wrong reasons. I'll be honest, I think I was in like first year of middle school when this happened, I think. Maybe. So I honestly have no clue what happened during for Harambe. Good night, good night. I knew absolutely nothing about what happened with Harambe when it was going on. I just knew people were upset and that it was like a monkey or an ape. So I'm gonna be learning about this story for the very first time, pretty much. But let's find out why it was the right choice or the wrong reasons with Casual Geographic. If you're new here, like, subscribe, and comment down below if you were upset about this when it happened. I guess. I don't know. But, okay, let's get into the video. I need to adjust my seat. There we go. Because the cushion is moving. And it's bugging me. Glorp, glorp. Okay. Let's get into the video.
If you want to inflict emotional damage on a millennial, remind them that the Harambe kid either is or is about to be a teenager. In a couple of months, it'll be a year short of a decade since the gorilla was prematurely perp-walked off the census. And despite being named after—
It's definitely been a century now, because I started YouTube that same year. 2016.
A Swahili term for coming together, Harambe's death has been no less divisive. But the closer you get to the full story, with crucial context, the question becomes less of whether the zoo was right for turning the legacy of Bob Marley into a hashtag, and more of everything that went wrong to force the zoo to pull the trigger. Because Harambe's death was the right choice for the wrong reasons. Now hear me out, I'm not blaming the gorilla, in fact quite the opposite. Literally everyone involved but the gorilla ultimately failed him, and in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna show you just how horrendous Harambe got done. The same 10 minutes it took for them to end him.
10 minutes.
Flashback to 2016. Eggs were $1.68. A light skin and Under Armours was no scoping entire teams. And Kanye was still Kanye.
Yeah.
But he made graduate. All was good until a 3-year-old canon event changed the course of mankind. On May 28, 2016, a mother took 4 children to the Cincinnati Zoo and got to the gorilla world habitat when the youngest boy said he wanted to go swimming with the gorillas. She went back and forth with him and then turned around to start putting kids in strollers when she heard a splash, followed by immediate screaming. Like any other human, she went to the railing, and that's when her mind took an indelible screenshot when she realized—
Cincinnati 911.
Wait, are those the railings? There's no way that's the railings. You can't even see it. We are watching the story of Harambe, I guess. How can a kid just get into that? How bad was the security?
Her mind took an indelible screenshot when she realized—
Cincinnati 911.
Hi, my son's out in the zoo exhibit at the gorilla. There's a male gorilla standing over him. I need someone to contact the zoo, please. He's dragging my son. I can't watch this.
In an unfortunate case of free will, the 3-year-old climbed the 3-foot fence, army crawled through 4 feet of bush, and before anyone could grab him and save the timeline, he fell.
How can a 3-year-old climb? What?
fell 15 feet straight into the gorilla mode, where he was confronted by 450 pounds of adult primate. Harambe didn't seem especially aggressive, but watching him ragdoll the toddler likely took years off his mother's life. No one could say what was going through the gorilla's mind at the time. But we know what went last, because at about 4:10 p.m., about 10 minutes after the boy fell in, a member of the Cincinnati Zoo Dangerous Animal Response Team life-retired Harambe with a bullet to the head. And life as we knew it was never the same. The slain simian was mourned by millions. And
They couldn't like use like a thing to knock him out. They had. I just realized what's on the screen. I remember that being such a big image. But they couldn't do like a tranquilizer or like sleep dart or whatever they're called. They couldn't do that.
Aimed by even more, to the point where there are people who use their right to vote on the corpse of a Kennedy gorilla, and that is the most political statement that will ever come out of this channel. But before we can judge what had to be an impossible decision, it's only fair to look at every angle, starting with the nature of gorillas. Gorillas aren't the menaces to society and skyscrapers we thought they were. Male gorillas are way more child-friendly than the average orang and chimpanzee. It's been said that the males that babysit more are considered more attractive to a tribe of hairy women. That's how they got their name. And being good with kids is more of a turn on than size, strength, or status. It's proven that guy gorillas on daycare duty will have 5 times as many children as those that avoid it, which is probably why they fight so hard for custody. You've never seen a gorilla hit the burners like that. But gorillas don't need Maury, they'll even step up for children that aren't theirs. A couple years back, the alpha gorilla of a group in Rwanda got sick, and since in sickness and in health is a human construct, the 4 gorillas of the group left, abandoning not just their baby daddy, but their progeny as well. With the infants barely old enough to feed themselves, it should have been curtains. But this story had a plot twist. The sick male had a brother, Kubaha, and Unc stepped up and looked after them. They'd sleep in his nest, treat him like a literal jungle gym, and he single-handedly kept the next generation up. And Kubaha wasn't an anomaly. In 53 years of gorilla research, it's proven that orphan mountain gorillas that lose their mothers early on don't have a greater risk of becoming a statistic because the males will often step in. Not only did a different study show the exact opposite happens to baby chimps, monkeys.
Why do baby apes, chimps, why do they look so much like a puppet? Like a stuffed animal? They don't feel real. They feel like CGI. They don't feel real.
And baboons that get the Bambi treatment,
They look
even if
fake.
they do survive, they inherit 0 social rank and virtually no chance at having children. It's the same story for animals like elephants, orcas, and hyenas. Being motherless is social cyanide, but not gorillas. Having one mom short of a full house, has 0 effect on their social status, and it's believed that since mama gorillas often dip out before their babies mature, the males have evolved to cushion the blow. Plus, with chimpanzees murking monkeys, bush babies, that's a bush baby, and even doikers for food, and even the good vibes tree hippie known to turn lorises into lunch meat, gorillas pretty much being knuckle-walking lawnmowers probably doesn't hurt Harambe's case. Gorillas go out of their way to avoid conflict, and you really won't see them beating on something weaker than they are, unless they did something to deserve it. But there's always a but. The rules of nature often change when you're talking about captivity. A wild orca has apparently never depulsed a person, but those confined to a glorified fishbowl have a body count. Pandas normally mate, date, and procreate no less than the average black bear, but those in captivity often get less play than Helen Keller's Spotify. In captivity, mother gorillas will often reject their own babies, and it happens a lot more than you would think, so maybe the parental instinct doesn't apply as much to a gorilla behind the glass. Yeah, no, because if I had a nickel for every time someone's son ended up in a gorilla enclosure, I'd already have 2 nickels by the time player number 3 decided to keep the tradition alive and airdrop himself to the gorilla grotto.
Why do they
On
do
August
that?
16th, 1996, another 3-year-old fell nearly 24 feet into the Brookfield Zoo gorilla exhibit. In a
They need to have better railings. They need to put glass up, not these shitty fences.
You've
What?
definitely seen before. 8-year-old Binti Draw climbed down to the boy, cradled him in her gorilla arms for nearly 60
Never
feet,
seen this.
and gently placed him at the employee entrance where officials could get him. But what you might not know was that Binti was one of those gorillas rejected by her mother and was hand-raised by humans. Part of this raising meant her caretakers had to train her to be a mother once she became pregnant with the same baby riding shotgun while she rescued the boy. Part of this training included handing off her baby to staff for checkups, so there was low-key an argument as to whether this was an actual gorilla guardian angel, or just an animal doing what it had been trained. Well, almost a decade earlier in 1986, 5-year-old Levin Merritt followed the same script, falling into the gorilla pit and knocking himself all the way out. And 25-year-old Yumbo stood protectively over the boy, gatekeeping any other gorilla from him, and when the child regained consciousness and cried out, instead of matching his energy, the silverback calmly led his family to a small hut on the other side of the enclosure. But unlike Binti, Yumbo wasn't human-raised or trained in childcare. This was actual gorilla free will that looked after the injured kid. So now you might be confused, because if you were on the fence on the Harambe happening, hearing about their social psychology and
I was on no fence because I didn't know anything about it. And clearly there's no fences in these either.
Gorilla history lesson would have surely kicked you onto the Harambe side. Well, every gorilla is different, so let's talk about the story of Harambe. You know, before he became a hashtag. Harambe was born in the Gladys Porter Zoo in Brownsville, Texas, May 27th, 1999, meaning he had just turned 17 when he got sniped. Just like Binti, he was also rejected by his mother Kayla when he was only 3 weeks old. So zoo director Jerry Stone hand-raised Harambe, taking him home. The tiny gorilla was by all means his family. Jerry was actually the one to help Harambe's grandparents settle in after they arrived from Africa, and he was even there at Harambe's birth, cutting the umbilical cord. He changed diapers, got up at midnight to feed him. Nobody had put in more Harambe hours than Jerry. Jerry described him as a lovable troublemaker. He'd do things like throw water at female keepers and run away. He'd steal blankets just to give keepers an excuse to chase him. He'd even climb walls to get his keepers' attention just so he could fall backwards and make them catch him. By every account, Harambe meant well, but there was a point where Jerry stopped getting in the cage with him. Not because he was aggressive, but as he got bigger and stronger, there was a legitimate chance he could accidentally roughhouse Stone into eternal submission.
Like when animals don't know their own strength? That kind of thing?
But Jerry also noted that Harambe always looked after his siblings, fully embracing the big brother role. But on January 6th, 2002, before Harambe was even 3, someone left chlorine cleaning tablets way too close to a space heater, causing a leak of toxic chlorine gas that suffocated the gorillas. Zookeepers immediately called EMTs, and by administering oxygen, they were able to revive 8 of the gorillas. But there were 3 that never woke up: Harambe's mother, brother, and sister. Yeah, Harambe got hoed by humanity long before Cincinnati. Speaking of which, almost 10 years later in 2014, Harambe was now 15, and time came for him to be relocated to hopefully start his own troop. Jerry actually pushed for Harambe to be sent to Cincinnati, that way he could contribute to their breeding program. And in September, the gorilla named after a Bob Marley song was transferred to the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden. And less than 2 years later, he would exist only as a statue. So there, now you have more background information than 90% of anyone who's given their opinion. Everything so far points against Harambe being a threat to the toddler. Yet experts like Jane Goodall, Jack Hanna, and primatologist Franz de Waal all seem to agree the zoo made the right choice. And I'm with them. Harambe had to die. But why? Basically, it was the best of a bad situation. A lot of people say tranquilizers, but tranks don't work the same way they do on TV. It can take 10 minutes to take effect, even longer when the animals turned up. There was a story of 2 polar bears wandering.
That's what I suggested, so I'm glad we're getting my point proven wrong with an explanation.
Too close to town in Churchill, Manitoba, and the first bear was slept and put in polar bear jail. Yes. But the second bear had no reaction to the same trank. If anything, it probably made him mad. But the real reason tranquilizing wasn't an option. This is Cha-Cha the chimp. Cha-Cha went full Caesar and escaped the Yagiyama Zoo in Japan, and I want you to see what happened the moment he got darted. That man was a second away from becoming an Instagram reel. Animals don't understand the concept of anesthesia, but they do understand getting shot in the back, and in those 10 minutes to take effect, Harambe could have been the most dangerous gorilla outside of Hollywood. The next option would have been trying to have the keeper rescue the kid while distracting Harambe, but here's the thing. The moment the kid fell in, zoo officials signaled for all the gorillas to come inside. The 2 females complied, but Harambe, he was also using free will. Clearly he wasn't in the mood to cooperate. The last argument is that Harambe wasn't hurting the kid. In fact, it looks like he was protecting him. I actually agree. I think the father instinct was doing a lot of heavy lifting, but here's the thing. Harambe was a 450-pound immature teenager who never had a kid or was trained for it. He could have killed that kid completely by accident. This isn't 25-year-old Yumbo. Young gorillas play rough, and one hard pull could rip his arm out of the socket, and too hard of a drag could bash the 3-year-old's head against a rock. Also, Harambe was was clearly stressed out. The situation was a time bomb. The little boy freaking out and screaming, suddenly running away, or even just looking Harambe in the eye could have been enough to light the fuse. And speaking of time, don't forget, that kid was in gorilla custody for 10 minutes. Might not seem like much to you, but let it be your bloodline. 10 minutes will feel like and cost you 10 years. Now, what they should have done, in my non-professional online opinion, was get anyone who wasn't a keeper, paramedic, or zoo vet, get him out of there, form a perimeter, something. I feel like all this could have been avoided if you didn't have a whole coliseum yelling at my mans. Silent game would have been golden, but
that's probably a bad idea. Having a bunch of tension, probably not the best. Especially random visitors.
At that point, it was too late for all that, and so the last option meant erasing an endangered species and future father. I don't like it, you don't like it, nobody's happy, but let's be real. Think about what the conversation would be if that kid became a chalk outline right there. Well, I can tell you, because it's happened. November 4th, 2012, Pittsburgh Zoo. Mother lifts her 2-year-old over the railing for a better view. Mother ignores several warnings and signs. Mother somehow lets child slip, and Maddox Durkosh fell, bounced off a safety net meant only for phones and cameras, and touches earth inside the enclosure. Problem was, the toddler landed with the African wild dogs, the most efficient pack hunters in Africa, the ones infamous for turning body to buffet before it can pass away. Look, I can spare you the details, just know it was quick, it was gruesome, and there was nothing anyone could do. The Durkoshes would file a wrongful death lawsuit against the zoo, seeking $300,000 because you can't put a price on life, but you can pay a lawyer to try. The family and the zoo would reach a confidential settlement. The endangered dogs were all relocated, except for the one shot by cops, and the entire exhibit was repurposed for another endangered African predator, the cheetah. You know, for the longest, I thought the zoo got screwed, but what I never knew was that in May of the same year, some of the same wild dogs dug out of their den and got the entire zoo put on lockdown. And as early as 2007, a member of the zoo safety committee explicitly warned of guests dangling children over the exhibit opening and advised them to install plexiglass to cover it. But no,
that feels like it should be an obvious thing for any enclosure. You should not be able to dangle a kid over any zoo enclosure of wild animals that could be potentially even a smidge violent. That feels like an obvious thing, is it not?
no changes were made until a kid got eviscerated 5 years later. Now, don't
Why
think I'm
would
letting
no
the mom
changes
off. I got a
made?
lot of thoughts, and they're all explicit. But the zoo was liable and negligent, and it cost them and the dogs, even though common sense would have saved the day. But common sense would have been a godsend on Christmas Day 2007, San Francisco Zoo. Look, we've all heard the story of Tatiana the venge-lusting tiger, so here's what we know.
Never
Three
heard of
guys,
it.
17-year-old Carlos Sousa Jr. and the 19 and 23-year-old Dullywell brothers taunted a Siberian tiger. Pine cones and sticks were likely thrown at the tiger. The
What do you
brothers'
mean
father admitted that
likely?
the boys were drunk. Tatiana escaped, murked Sousa, and mauled the brothers until she was eventually shot by cops. And the Dullywell family settled a suit against the zoo for $900,000, and the
Damn.
Sousa family settled a wrongful death suit for an undisclosed amount. And both brothers would use their second chance at life to get into several run-ins with the law, one including a drunk
Not surprising if they're tormenting an animal at a zoo.
fight with police, and the younger brother would pass away in 2012 due to unknown causes. By every metric, they f***ed around and found out, and the two that lived came up almost $1 million off it. But two things can be true. The zoo screwed up bad because days after the attack, they said the moat Tatiana had escaped from was at least 20 feet tall. Turns out it was 12 and a half, a full 4 feet lower than federal safety standards. And if you know tigers, that is one f*** of an oopsie. But also, after killing Sousa, Tatiana tracked the brothers down. But because cafe employees refused to let the two in, the Siberian Fury pulled up outside the cafe and mauled them again. It took 6 full minutes for zoo employees to realize that the brothers weren't drunk idiots screaming. They were drunk idiots screaming, but not lying about a tiger John Wicking them. And because
Damn. Hello.
the zoo was under a Code 1 lockdown, it took another 5 minutes for zoo security to let police and fire units in. Those extra
Why
10
would they
minutes
not
mean
let
a lot when you're
police in?
actively getting turned out by a tiger. And it probably would have saved Sousa's
Even a
life.
Code
Two things
Blue.
can be true. Tweedledee, Dim, and Dumbass pissed off an apex predator and earned themselves a nomination for a Darwin Award, while getting an endangered species past tense in the process. But the zoo was also painfully negligent in every aspect, especially since just a year before, keeper Lori Cummingen was mauled by the same tiger while feeding her through the enclosure's grill, and Tatiana's temper tore the skin off her arm, resulting in several surgeries, skin grafts, and California OSHA fining the zoo for safety violations.
And they still didn't fix it? How? I feel like if you're a zoo, you should be extra cautious, because one bad lawsuit is gonna put you in the red.
He would also sue and would also settle for an undisclosed amount. And after Tatiana's final act, the zoo would raise the barrier from 12.5 to 19 feet. So you see, the zoo and Harambe were screwed the moment someone spawned into his enclosure. And really, Harambe was dead the moment he chose free will. In fact, if that child would have died, Harambe certainly would have been past tensed, all the gorillas might have been packed out, and the zoo would have been sued beyond oblivion. The zoo would modify Gorilla World by raising the outer barrier and loading up on netting and fencing, but the real victims here were Harambe, the child, and gorillas as a whole. And as much as I want to dump on the mom, well, the internet's kind of done that already, but kids are walking kamikazes. Not excusing
That's
it,
why I'll never
watch your
have
crotch
any.
at the things that come out, but you don't think a kid will till they do. And mama, I love you, I really do, but when I was about knee high, my mom turned away for a second at the park, and when she turned back, she saw me on the other side of a pond leaning in. And if both my parents didn't go Usain Bolt and catch me before I fell in, well, we know how that story ends.
I was never the type to run off. I was too afraid of getting lost or attacked by a random animal. I never wandered
I
off.
also almost got kidnapped. And I only say that now because my mother never lets me forget it. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Drink water, hug your mother, hold your kids. They're stupid. Rest in primate Harambe, and I'ma see y'all in the next one.
Hell yeah. R.I.P. Harambe. The day after his birthday? May 27th, 1999 to May 28th, 2016. Damn. YouTube, if you made it this far, like, subscribe, and comment down below something. I don't know. Comment something random. Yeah. And until next time, bye. What? Blurp, blurp. Let me title that. Okay. Do I want to do another video? What are my options? I need to stand for a quick second. My blood is not flowing. Or I mean, my legs are asleep, is what I'm trying to say. Let's see. Bada bing, bada boom. I guess we'll do this one. Hopefully it does not get me in trouble. Everyone needs to have absolutely no opinions during this video. Absolutely none. You cannot have a single opinion during this video. None. No opinions. Got it? Good. And you'll see why very shortly. Good. No opinions. Because the video is... Why the US president is almost impossible to kill. I have absolutely no opinion on this matter, but this is a video by Fern, who I don't know what the last video I watched by them was. It might have been the KKK video, maybe. Unless that was a different person, a different channel, I don't know. But, let's get into the video. Anything I say is a joke, is not serious, is not real. I have no negative thoughts in my head. Absolutely none. I have no thoughts in my head, actually. Absolutely zero. I have no brain cells. Empty head. Nothing going on up here. Absolutely nothing. Zilch, zero, nada. Nothing going on. But let's get into the video.
A shooter is taking aim at the President of the United States.
Which one?
For the Secret Service, it's their worst-case scenario. The nightmare they've trained for years. In the next few seconds, each branch of the Secret Service springs into action. The protective detail, the counter-assault team, the airspace security branch,
I mean,
the counter-sniper,
sometimes they don't really seem to spring into action, but
and the
what do I
emergency
know?
response team. What happens next will decide the course of history. If the Secret Service succeeds, today will be forgotten soon enough. Keeping the president alive is just business as usual. The job the agency has successfully done every day since the death of JFK. But if they fail, it will rock the nation to its very core and threaten the stability of America's democracy. This is the moment that determines everything, when instinct,
sure is.
training, and sacrifice have to come together, or else. Who are the people protecting the president? How do they prepare for the unthinkable?
But first, they need to get a good photo in first before they protect him. Before they protect him, they need to get a great photo. They need to get a great photo first. Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Hello, viewers. Hello, chatters. This is a interesting video to catch me on. Why the U.S. president is almost impossible to kill. Hello, hello. Hope everyone had a good stream. Hope what were y'all doing? Hello, hello. We just started, so not much has happened. Welcome back, welcome back. An interesting video to come back on. But hello chat. I am Mistic. That elf VTuber. We have been up to reacting we've been reacting to some videos. Most of them have been D&D related or animal related. This is just you caught us at an interesting moment, and I hope everyone who joined does not say anything incriminating during this video. Please do not say anything incriminating during this video. But thank you for the raid. Hello. Hello. I don't know which president this is about. No clue. It seems to be about maybe a few. Let's continue.
Who are the people protecting the president? How do they prepare for the unthinkable? How does the Secret Service actually work?
Not a clue. Ooh.
This video
Overwatch.
is largely based on
Pain
the
and
books
Suffering.
Zero Fail, The Rise and
Zero
Fall of the
Fail.
Secret Service by Carol Leonnig,
Okay.
and In the President's Secret Service by Ronald Kessler. Links in the description.
Got it. The day that changed everything.
Fort
Chapter
Worth,
1.
Texas, 1963. The Secret Service is exhausted. JFK
Okay, so he was still alive. What year did JFK die? Not a clue. I personally may or may not think that was an inside job. I may or may not think that was a inside job. Oh, thank you for trying at least. I am very unpredictable. I may or may not think it was an inside job. But what do I know? I'm just a civilian. Who knows? So he died the same year. They're talking about this. Okay.
is their toughest assignment yet. He's constantly traveling. Miami one day, DC the next. His predecessors were older and spent most of their days working inside the White House, where the president is considered to be the safest. But JFK loves to travel the world and attend
he
to
sure
his
does.
many adoring fans.
Ich bin ein Billy.
And he has a taste for danger. Sneaking past his agents to swim in open water, where he's swarmed by dozens of other swimmers. Throwing himself into crowds. Letting all kinds of unvetted guests into his room, night after night.
Yeah.
Keeping up with JFK is more than a full-time job.
I personally believe
it's a
it
blur
is.
of double shifts and all-nighters.
Okay.
So tonight, a few
Ooh,
agents
Boogie.
are blowing off some steam, They heard about a famously shady nightclub called The Cellar, where Texan beatniks rubbed shoulders with off-duty cops, often resulting in brawls. It's illegal to serve alcohol past midnight, but The Cellar is one place you're sure to get a stiff drink at any hour. And the agents stay way past midnight, one as late as 5 a.m. 4 of them are assigned to protect Kennedy the next morning, starting at 8 o'clock sharp. Compared to today's Secret Service, the agency protecting President Kennedy in the 60s is bare bones, basically the size of a municipal police force. There are just 350 agents, most of them spread throughout the U.S. Only 36 are assigned to the White House, with a
I mean, that seems like a lot to me, but I have no clue how big it is now. I assume 36 is probably barely a scratch on what it is now. But to me, that sounds like so much to watch over to watch one person. Who? I don't know who that is. Okay, I'm seeing absolutely nothing that makes sense. I'm just getting random Lauren V-side shorts. So, not a clue. But 36 seems like a lot to protect one person. That seems a little overboard. That's probably underboard, if anything, I guess.
Rotating team of 6 guarding the president. Keeping the agency lean is partly due to an American aversion to treating its presidents like kings, going back to the Founding Fathers.
Okay.
People felt that the Secret Service shouldn't be...
Wait, say that again?
Agency lean is partly due to an American aversion to treating its presidents like kings.
That aversion is kind of gone, isn't it? that aversion is a little gone.
Going back to the Founding Fathers, people felt that the Secret Service shouldn't be anything like a Royal Guard.
Really?
Until that cool November morning in Dallas. JFK likes to be seen. For this trip through Dallas, he's insisted on riding around in a convertible. And though the Secret Service doesn't like it, he also insists that his usual bodyguards ride in separate cars. He wants to appear accessible to the people.
Thousands are waiting to greet him in downtown Dallas.
Hopefully, I don't think he would show the footage of him getting shot, would he?
Smile and wave as their limousine inches through Dallas at just 11 miles an hour. It's following a route that Dallas newspapers published in advance. None of the buildings on the route have been inspected.
Convenient.
This is Clint Hill, the agent assigned to protect Jackie Kennedy. Normally, he's stuck to her like a shadow, but today he's following JFK's orders to give the couple a little space. Of the agents who went to the cellar last night, Hill was the first to leave at 2:45 a.m.
So he's the least
Today,
drunk?
He's also the first agent on duty to recognize this sound for what it is. An attempt on the president's life. This is Bill Greer, the agent driving Kennedy's limo. He's not trained in evasive driving. He slows down, waiting for instructions on what to do next. Another shot is fired. Clint rushes out of the car.
Do you need training to realize you shouldn't stop if you hear a gunfire? Do you need training for that? I feel like if you hear gunfire, you speed. You go pedal to the metal. I feel.
He runs to the limousine, hoping to be at the president's side before worse can happen. But he's too late.
Don't show it.
Clint throws himself on the trunk of the car, only to find a gruesome aftermath. Within 6 seconds of the first shot,
President
Kennedy is dead.
If I had reacted just a little bit quicker, I could have, I guess. And I'll live with that to my grave.
What happens next is history, and it will haunt the agency for years to come. President Kennedy's death revealed that something needed to change. But he wasn't the first president to be killed in office. 1865, 1881, 1901. But now the
only one I know is Lincoln.
A global superpower. The president is the most powerful person on Earth. The threats to his life are multiplying and evolving. And Kennedy's death traumatized the nation profoundly.
Probably because it was
Nothing
filmed.
like this should ever happen again. In the 60s and 70s, the Secret Service massively expands its personnel and budget. No longer will it be a small cadre of glorified bodyguards. Gone are the days when the service will hire any athletic ex-Marine or patriotic beat cop. Recruitment, training, and operational protocols become way more rigorous. And this is what 6 decades of evolution looks like. Protecting a president isn't just about reflexes or muscle. It's about training agents to think clearly under pressure, spot patterns, and solve complex problems fast. The good news is, you don't need to join the Secret Service to sharpen those same skills. Brilliant is built to turn the potential you already have into real problem-solving lessons until concepts truly make sense.
What a good
It's
segue.
designed for ages 10 to 110. Start learning free for a full 30 days. Go to brilliant.org/Fern or scan the QR code.
Hell
You'll
yeah.
also get 20% off an annual premium subscription and unlimited access to everything Brilliant offers.
Chapter 2, the split second that matters.
Protecting the president is a round-the-clock job. It's hours and hours of mind-numbing boredom, with occasional moments of sheer terror. When these moments come along, every split second counts, and the agent's response better be automatic. There's no time to weigh options. Their mission is zero fail. The Secret Service calls any would-be assassin a jackal, according to journalist Ronald Kessler. Jackals tend to strike outside of the White House. A president is most vulnerable when arriving at or leaving an event, so the agents are currently on high alert. At least 10 days before any external event, agents head to the destination. Some high-profile events, like the president's inauguration.
Yeah. I watched. I forget if it's Nexpo or someone. I watched an in-depth video on the JFK thing. I wish I had a lot of opinions that I feel like he didn't cover. Because his main thing in that video was how could they plan he would choose that. But in my opinion, I feel like the most obvious, my opinion, I'm wrong, I'm dumb, I'm stupid. My opinion was they probably had multiple different people for different scenarios, and whichever scenario happens is just whoever does the job. Just whichever scenario happened first. Yeah. I don't know if any, I don't remember him. I do not remember the person I watched talking about the possibility of, in my opinion, I feel like if it was an inside job, I feel like they would have had someone in the crowd. They would have had someone for one route, someone for another route, someone for at the place, just different people for any scenario that happens, and just whoever got to it first, is my opinion. And it's not that hard to get someone to keep a secret if there's maybe some kind of incentive. Also, what I just realized which one we paused on.
Take up to a year and a half. That's because the Secret Service isn't just about making sure a bullet doesn't hit the president. It's about making sure it never enters the event to begin with.
Right.
Agents are sent in advance to assess the number of metal detectors needed, scrutinize all access points, and prepare explosive detection. Mainly, they're thinking of the ways a jackal could sabotage
as long
the
as
event.
it's, strictly
Could he cut the lights to
opinion.
create chaos? Could he access the air conditioning units to introduce poison gas?
Oh,
Could he
damn.
sneak in through a forgotten basement staircase? The bulk of Secret Service work is meticulous, detail-oriented
How creative do
preparation,
they get?
making sure they're ready for days like this. These special agents are the protective
detail.
Probably what you think of first when you hear the name Secret Service. They're the agents expected to take a bullet for the person they're protecting and then evacuate them to safety.
I would never take a bullet for anyone. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're my partner, family. My life is above. Yeah. I am most important in my world. I would never take a bullet for anyone. That sounds painful. I would never do that.
But they're just the tip of the iceberg. There's the counter-assault team.
Counter-assault.
They're the heavily armed agents with the most dangerous role. They're meant to charge at the source of the attack and neutralize it before it can reach the person they're protecting, with an automatic rifle or with a flashbang grenade. Then the protective detail can evacuate the protectee to the presidential limousine, known as the Beast. The Beast is a $1.5 million car weighing about 20,000 pounds.
Damn.
It takes the president wherever he needs to go. It's American-made, of course, and quite a bit safer than Kennedy's convertible.
Yeah,
According to NBC
I would
News,
imagine.
It's bulletproof, blast-resistant, sealed off from chemical attacks, and stocked with a supply of extra blood, exactly the president's type.
Is there food in there
Not all of its
too? Is there a
defense systems
toilet?
are known to the public, but rumor has it shoots tear gas. Flanking the Beast
What
is
I want to know is, does the car have Wi-Fi built in? Is there a toilet in there? Is there a supply of water if he gets a little thirsty or hungry? Yeah. I heard. I think I heard the first part. I just didn't know why exactly that they thought that. Yeah, I think I heard part of that before. Everything is opinion, though. We have only thoughts and opinions on this matter.
the rest of the presidential motorcade.
I hope the car is Wi-Fi.
Motorcade ambush tactics travel in a car close to the Beast. Another Secret Service car carries intelligence agents who are tracking people considered threats.
I'm not
If necessary,
selfless.
They can jam these people's communications.
Very selfish, I am.
After this, you should definitely check out this
Yeah, not for a
fantastic
job.
episode by our friend Neo for a full explanation.
Okay.
In close communication with the counter-assault team is the eagle-eyed counter-sniper team, the best marksman in the Secret Service.
Okay.
According to Ronald Kessler, every month, counter-snipers have to demonstrate they can still make shots 1,000 yards away.
Are those the people that kind of waited a few shots on a important one? That are they the ones that kind of,
If they fail,
a little bit
they're not
failed
supposed
at
to
that?
work. Here are plainclothes agents who mingle with crowds on high alert for threats and vulnerabilities. To blend in, they don't wear the trademark earpiece. They're looking for anyone suspicious, anyone sweaty, anyone shifty-eyed, anyone who stands out in any way.
I feel like they would suspect me because I'm always sweaty. I'm always shifty eye. I'm always paranoid. I would be their number one suspect because I am very anxious. They would suspect me. Oh no.
But it's a delicate operation, best handled discreetly.
Wow, look who it is!
Lots of people get starstruck by a president, and they tend to act a little weird. It's not unheard of for people to weep, faint, or even throw their babies in the air. And the Secret Service...
What? Why would you throw your baby in the air? What? I have 2 more months till I can figure out what I do when I'm drunk. We sleep. Why would you throw your baby? I mean, I'm sure certain presidents would love that, but why would you throw the child? Is that allowed? Is that within TOS? I mean, if it's allowed, maybe. But I basically have plans. As soon as I turn 18, I'm going gambling and drinking, like day one. And then a friend of mine is coming to visit, or not visit, they're moving back into the state. And I feel like they're a drinker because they're older than me. So we're gonna get hammered probably. I love addiction.
For people to weep, faint, or even throw their babies in the air. And the Secret Service can't go around tackling them all.
They can't go catching all the babies.
Agents in the crowd are also trained to think like assassins. In any given space, how could they breach security if they wanted to? If they detect any vulnerability, they call the Joint Ops Center at Secret Service headquarters, who alert the protective detail by earpiece. Some Secret Service technicians are also photographing the crowds to evaluate them later with facial recognition technology. They're looking out for whether particular individuals keep showing up. Outside the venue, we have the Uniformed Division's Emergency Response Team, the first line of defense, often armed with P-90 submachine guns and highly specialized canines. Each dog sniffs up to 100 cars a day for explosives and is trained to attack any intruders. Later, they're rewarded for their service with ball play. The Secret Service is also supported by local law enforcement and emergency medical technicians. When they're not actively protecting anyone, Secret Service agents are constantly training and reassessing past events. Agents receive way more training than they did in the 60s, when they were just handed a manual and expected to learn the rest on the job. And a split second from now, it'll be time to show their stuff. Just like in 1981.
Okay. Who was president then? I forget.
Back then, a mentally ill man named John Hinckley Jr. became obsessed
Never
with
heard
and
of him?
stalked the actress Jodie Foster, who starred in Taxi Driver.
Never heard of her?
In the movie, an aimless drifter plots to kill a presidential candidate. Hinckley, an aimless drifter himself, believed that Foster would notice him if he did something really great, like kill the president. Just before his attack on Reagan, he wrote to Foster,
Reagan.
"You'll be proud of me, Jodie. Millions of Americans will love me." Us.
Nope.
Foster didn't alert the FBI to Hinckley's threats until after the fact.
The first time I knew that the FBI was involved was when somebody called me up and said, please come over and talk to the FBI.
But he was already on their radar. About 6 months
He
before he
reminds
attacked
me of
Reagan,
someone
Hinckley had been
with
arrested
a
for
face.
attempting to board a plane with 3 pistols. The plane was in the same city where then-President Jimmy Carter just so happened to be.
Jimmy
Now,
Carter.
Hinckley is
I
outside
know nothing
a
about
hotel
him.
in D.C., crouched in combat position. If indeed he had wanted to kill Carter, he wasn't able to get him. But Reagan will do. Reagan is just 6 feet from his armored car.
Oh,
when
I've seen
Hinckley
this video.
fires his rounds.
Terrible.
Agent Tim McCarthy doesn't even stop to think. Instinct propels him to cover and evacuate. He hurls himself in front of the president.
I would never do
2
that.
others nearby have already been shot. Hinckley's 3rd bullet hits McCarthy squarely in the torso.
Damn.
1 bullet ricochets off the bulletproof limousine and strikes Reagan in the left armpit. Unluckily for him, Hinckley has used Devastator bullets, designed to explode on impact and cause maximum damage. The president starts losing blood quickly. All this happens in 2 seconds, and the seconds after that counted even more.
I thought,
if Reagan had arrived at the hospital,
I'll be honest, I thought whenever I saw that video, I thought he missed completely. I did not realize he actually hit.
just a few minutes later, he might not have made it.
Really?
Meanwhile, the agents pounced on Hinckley. They could have left that to local police and traveled behind Reagan to continue offering him protection. Their thinking was that they didn't know whether Hinckley was acting alone. But after this event, according to Kessler, a new policy was established.
What?
Secret Service agents always stick to the president.
Really?
Every misstep becomes a teachable moment that advances security protocols for later. Hinckley's failed assassination is considered one of the Secret Service's great successes. But it was a close call. A man with a gun was able to get just 4.5 meters from the president and very nearly kill him. Clearly, security protocols needed to be beefed up.
Right.
It's now standard procedure to have magnetometers or metal detectors that screen crowds at events.
Is that the technical is that the official name for metal detectors, or is that like a different thing completely? Magnetometers.
On that, the Secret Service found they
if
needed
it's a different
way
name,
better
I see why they
intelligence.
switched it.
6 months before
It's
the
complicated
assassination
to say.
attempt, Hinckley was arrested trying to board a plane with 3 handguns, information known to the FBI. But under DOJ guidelines, the arrest was deemed too minor and never relayed to the Secret Service. In hindsight, that omission deprived presidential protectors of a major red flag.
Right.
A prior weapons arrest timed to coincide with a presidential visit. The Secret Service now works more closely with the FBI. They've also developed an elaborate system for classifying just how threatening an aggrieved person is. Say you make the mistake of drunkenly boasting to a crowded bar that
Say you make the mistake of being a political commentator. You're top on the list.
you're gonna kill the president. If the Secret Service catches wind of it, according to Kessler, you might be considered a Class 1 threat, and an agent could show up at your house for a serious chat. But unless you have prior military training, a documented history of mental illness, or a concrete reason for the service to believe you might try to carry out your plans, you won't be bumped up to Class 2 or 3. Class 3 threats are considered the most dangerous.
3,
Those
2,
with a
1
serious
seems
intent
like
to kill
the right
and the
order.
ability to
1
do
sounds
so.
the most.
They're monitored very
not the
closely.
least.
The Secret Service receives an average of 10 threats per day. Most are against the president. Not all can be taken seriously. Many threats are mailed directly to the White House.
Why?
The assassins seem to think that the president will read their letter personally, and they want to be heard. A letter can give the Secret Service's forensic division a lot to work with. DNA, fingerprints, and ink samples they can compare with the ones in their International Ink Library. Since the early 80s, profilers have interviewed and studied assassins like Hinckley and Sirhan, who killed Robert Kennedy. This helps the Secret Service understand the motivations of these individuals, who are often paranoid loners seeking attention and notoriety. Often, but not always. The first bullet narrowly misses the president. A counter-sniper tries to take the assassin out, but he's already vanished into the chaos.
That was quick.
The protective detail pounces on the president, forming a human wall. Another shot is fired, this time from the crowd. Is that gun made of white plastic? A bullet grazes the shoulder of an agent in the detail. The counter-assault team heads straight for the line of fire. Meanwhile, the remaining detail escorts the president off the podium, hoping they reach the beast in time, and that the real threat isn't overhead.
I can't tell.
The threat that the service has braced itself for since the morning of September 11, 2001. President George W. Bush is in Florida for the morning.
Mr. President,
Mr. President, reading lesson. He'll be back in the White House by lunchtime.
They hit the second bat.
The event has been publicized for a week. It's a feel-good photo op to celebrate Bush's commitment to education. The Secret Service is well aware that the world can see exactly where the president is. When the first plane hits the World Trade Center, an agent in Bush's security detail receives intelligence. He asks if the attack is isolated to New York and if the president's security is compromised. No answer. Nobody knows. Minutes pass. The Secret Service grows more agitated.
Both Twin Towers now are on
fire. Thank you.
Second plane
Have
hits,
a good night.
And Bush is informed that America is under attack.
60 on page 153.
The age-old tension between the White House and the Secret Service has reached a fever pitch.
What I don't know what he did after that. I've never seen any clip other than just Mr. President. Did he leave the event? Did he continue? Did he keep reading to the kids? What happened?
One team's job is to project a competent image of the president, which requires the president to engage with citizens.
Okay.
The other team's job is to keep the president safe. The less he's seen in public, the easier that is to do. Nobody knows what to
Good
do.
night.
The Secret Service wants Bush out, now. But the White House press secretary doesn't want to scare the children or the public watching. So Bush stays put for 7 excruciating minutes.
Good job. Go on. Go on.
The chaotic aftermath of that morning revealed more holes in the Secret Service's coverage. For one thing, not all important agents were briefed on how to adequately protect their assignments in case of a national emergency. There wasn't a system for getting them to military-controlled shelters, nor were the agents granted the power to do so. Instead, they were treated like mere bodyguards, elite ones, but still. They had to obey other staffers with no expertise in security, like the White House press secretary.
Yeah, probably not the best
idea.
idea.
Become really good at preventing attacks from crazed lone gunmen, but in the face of a sophisticated terrorist attack aimed at the president, they needed a whole new playbook and more authority. After 9/11, the Secret Service rewrote its emergency action plans. It was made sure that no political staffer could overrule a Secret Service agent attempting to evacuate a president to safety.
Okay.
And the government decided that maybe, just maybe, the president's bodyguards should work closely with the people tracking terrorists.
Maybe, who would have thought?
9/11, the Secret Service was drafted into the new Department of Homeland Security. The protection mission was now understood as a form of counterterrorism.
Okay.
Shortly after the attack, the Secret Service established a new unit, the Airspace Security Branch, responsible for monitoring and controlling the airspace of the president's current location. Will today be the day they have to down a rogue drone? But the sky remains calm. The president makes it into the beast. And that's when he starts exhibiting strange symptoms.
Food poisoning?
Tiny pupils, profuse sweating, wheezing, and convulsions.
Oh, poison?
The nerve agent Novichok is a swift and brutal killer. It can take a victim down in less than 2 minutes.
Is this still
Bush? To kill or incapacitate a victim, a nerve agent needs to penetrate the skin or be ingested or inhaled, meaning that only someone in very close contact with the president could have administered it. Is there a third assassin among them? The Secret Service will deal with the holes in their security later. Now the focus is on saving the president. That's where the Hazardous Agent Mitigation and Medical Emergency Response Team comes into play.
Okay.
Also known as Hammer.
Hammer time.
Today, Hammer agents will save the president's life.
Which one is this?
The first would-be assassin was sniffed out and tackled by the Canine Protective Unit as he attempted to escape.
I've never
the venue.
heard of this one.
He's now in jail, awaiting trial. The second assassin, with the 3D printed gun, was shot by the counter-assault team. He died on the spot. And the third, the guy in the Secret Service itself, a career agent who rose through the ranks to the president's personal security detail. It turns out he's a sleeper agent sent by a foreign nation. It isn't yet clear which. And they don't know how he infiltrated the service. Recently, the agency has been strained, struggling to fill key positions.
Oh, this is
Could
recent?
there have been a lapse in their vetting process? They'll be sure to interrogate him intensively to find out. Our story may be an unlikely scenario, but it's just one of many possibilities that the Secret Service prepares for every day.
Oh, that's...
Threats to the president have only expanded in recent years, so the
real or
service
is
is
that
now
not?
trained
I'm
to deal
confused.
with previously unheard of attacks. The war on terror gave the Secret Service more power than ever. More budget, more reach, more respect. but also more responsibilities that stretched them beyond their capacities.
No wonder I didn't know about it.
The machinery started to rust. The Bush and Obama years saw waves of scandals that undermined the agency's reputation and their motto, worthy of trust and confidence.
And they aren't getting that's not happening now? They aren't having those issues now?
In one case, a senior agent reportedly took a female informant up to his hotel room. She died that night from a drug overdose. He was later promoted. Other agents were caught stealing federal funds, having sex with minors, drunk driving on White House grounds, becoming embroiled in prostitution scandals,
How
engaging
surprising
in racist hazing
of
of black
government
agents,
to do that.
brawling in bars. Plus, there were several near misses during Barack Obama's presidency.
Add a bomb-sniffing dog to the bag.
Obama received 4 times as many threats as previous presidents, largely motivated by racism. Some commentators have said it's a miracle he's still alive. In the service, morale is often low and turnover is usually high. It's not easy to find qualified replacement agents. Not just anyone is willing to take a bullet for $48K a year. Plus,
$48K? That's not even national average, isn't it? Because what national average is what, 50? 48. I wouldn't even take a bullet for $1 million. 48. Jesus.
Requires agents to travel constantly, move frequently, and work huge amounts of unpaid overtime. It's common for agents to quit and find better pay and job conditions at other federal agencies, or start their own security firms. Still, since JFK, the Secret Service has done its job. No dead presidents since 1963. But there was one particularly close call.
I really see something that said...
Does anyone think this was a little staged? Especially the fucking photo op. Slightly. Opinions, blah blah blah. I'm stupid, I'm dumb.
Take a look at what happened.
In Butler, Pennsylvania, in 2024, Donald Trump was nearly assassinated as he was campaigning for his second presidency.
I have a story about this, but I don't want to say it for
Check out our video that breaks down that event.
But it's a funny story.
How could an assassin get to an unguarded roof with a clear line of sight to Trump? It's widely considered a major failure of the Secret Service.
Sir,
this could have been our Texas school
an
book opportunity
I have
to
lost
get
sleep
votes.
over that for the last 17 days, just like you have.
Somebody
and
to
I will
hold
tell
them
you,
accountable.
Senator,
6 agents were suspended, and the director stepped down. Just 2 months later, another attempted assassination of Trump rattled the service.
Oh yeah, that's
and it's
fucking
possible there have been
thing.
many more incidents of nearly successful assassinations throughout U.S. history. We just didn't hear about them. Maybe that's the real secret of the service. All the times history almost changed, then didn't.
Fern always has such cool videos, hell yeah. Well, YouTube, if you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Dot. Comment that down below. And until next time, bye. Glorp glorp. 48K is crazy. I don't even know what that would be an hour. Thank you. Let me rename that for... Okay. Do I want to do another video? How long has it been? 3 hours? Probably not. Okay. I think I shall call it there because it's very late. I'm gonna need to edit this and hopefully tomorrow my brain works a little more. I will be playing games with Emerald Mecha Chameleon, and then afterwards I'll probably do reacts, or maybe I'll do some games. I don't know. I'm still not quite in the drawing mood, but maybe that'll change. I don't know. Maybe Mecha Chameleon will inspire me to draw for Art Fight again. We'll see. But until next time, let me find my music. Bye. Good night. Wow. Good night. Until next time. Bye. Oh. Ba-dun-dun-dun. Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun. Bow, bow, bow. Bow. Maybe eventually for a different stream, I don't know. Maybe. But until next time, bye-bye.